This episode of The Forecast is brought to you by First of the Day. First of the Day's mission is to share the fun-loving spirit captured in the moment of a toast, to provide products that express more than just a slogan, but a celebratory lifestyle. So we're here to celebrate with you, all your firsts. Remember to live in the moment and make every drink your first of the day. Visit first-oftheday.com for more information. It's also being brought to you by One Up Gaming Lab, Metro Detroit's premier entertainment trailer, sporting 6 TVs and a plethora of video games to keep any age group entertained for hours. Visit oneupgaminglab.com for more information. Let's start the show.
You're listening to the Podcast Detroit Network. Visit www.podcastdetroit.com for more information.
Do your thing. Do your thing.
Go ahead, man. Myles. Hello, this is Mad Myles today with the forecast.
Do your thing.
Also known as Fresh Ass Deuce. And we're here and we're going to do the best that we can today, everybody.
We're about to go fucking
We don't need anybody getting offended. We don't need nobody getting in their feelings. Just stay tuned.
We're about to go crazy, man.
To the right of me, who do I have?
To the right of you, we have rudeness. You know what I'm saying? 2 syllables. It's about to get real McNasty today. You know, no pickles. It's just about to get McNasty. Extra onions. Extra onions. Go ahead, to the left.
Y'all know what it is, man. The slap.
Oh my God.
You don't know what you're tuning into. You're tuning into the iconic Cosby Show music, baby.
Oh my God.
You're tuning into the icon. All right, the slaps, man. We about to get it started today.
Hey, go
Let's
crazy.
go. We get it started today.
What's good, everybody? It's your girl, Nelly.
Hey, why that music going crazy?
Damn,
where'd
you find this?
Go crazy, Myles. Go crazy. Y'all on some bullshit today.
Oh, yeah.
Oh man. Nelly Nell, what's up? Crack Diesel.
Uh-oh.
No chance.
You're having a ball.
We came ready today.
Oh.
We came ready today.
Rich getting off. What up, boy?
We came
Hope
ready
y'all ready
today,
for the
man.
season.
Hey, man, let's go. Do the shout-outs. I'm ready to jump
Yeah,
into
let's
this,
do the
man.
shout-outs, man. We got
First of the day. I don't see nobody else's cup, so I guess
First
I'm
of the
drinking
day,
by
yeah.
myself.
Sponsor
It's in my
time.
whip.
You know
My
what?
bad.
I don't even have a beverage
Man.
right here today.
Damn.
So I'll be going to get a Red Bull as I'm
Yeah.
need it. So shouts to
Shouts
first of the day,
of
man. You
course.
already know what it is. Myles got his first of the day cup, man, for all your glassware, cupware, all that. First of the day, man. He got
Good sponsor.
sports teams and all type of
Oh, yeah.
Good
jazz.
sponsor.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Good sponsor.
Other sponsor. New sponsors.
Go ahead, Nelly.
We got
Nell.
new sponsors. Let's do
We
it.
got new
What's
sponsors.
in the bag? What's in the bag?
Good.
Oh, Walmart sponsor?
Yeah.
You talking about Walmart special?
Oh, boy.
Shout out to
Shirt is a
Krispy
shirt.
Kreme.
Oh, shout out to my man's Quinn with the Krispy Kreme.
Okay.
I need
Okay.
So this
Well,
is
sure, my
a
extra medium in there.
Throw that
Whoever
mug in the
wants
camera.
this.
it. My extra medium.
What's the
sponsors?
My extra
What's
medium.
the
in there.
colors?
So he has blue and white.
We all wear medium in here?
No.
Q,
It's
you wear a
large.
medium?
It's a large.
I
Who's a
wear
large?
extra large or large, preferably extra
A large probably yours. Definitely not mine.
There's an extra large black.
Extra medium. There we go. Right there. Yes,
Okay.
sir.
They go
Okay.
with your ensemble for today.
Yes, it does. Definitely.
And then we have this
Slaps. You gotta. Somebody said, "What up?" When my nigga slaps at.
What up,
It's
though? Who
Rich.
that? Who
one,
that?
medium.
Take my phone, sir.
And then he got me one
got
for
here?
sparkly.
Okay.
Oh.
What's good, bro?
Sparkle.
So shout out to
What's
Krispy
poppin'? What's
Kreme.
poppin'?
Shout out to Krispy Kreme. All the
Shouts to
way,
Krispy
between
Kreme. Let me get
clothing.
the
brand
this
new
one.
sponsor. Brand new
This
sponsor.
one?
Yeah, let me get that joint. The medium. Or was
Yeah,
that for you? I
that's
know
me.
red. Your
Oh,
thing.
this one
That's
too.
yours. Here.
Come on.
Yeah, red.
Yeah.
I didn't
There
know.
we
I
go.
didn't know we got to pick colors
There we go.
because I didn't. But shouts to you.
What's that? Gray and what?
This is gray and gold.
Give me this.
Let me
blue
get that one. Here,
Give me
go
this
ahead,
blue joint.
Kenley.
No, I'm gonna do the blue.
I'll
one.
do
Is
something
this blue and
different.
extra large?
Man, get it together.
No, I
now.
can't do that one. I gotta do the.
We also
This
have
one's
another
correct.
new
I gotta do medium.
sponsor.
Thank y'all, man.
Go
Thank
ahead,
you.
Kenley. You
Thank
can
you,
bring this
Krispy
one in.
Kreme.
Okay. Let's bring that stuff over, man. Finally. You know what I'm
Finally.
saying? Finally. Go ahead, drop a
Ain't my
bomb.
phone, no.
Go drop a bomb,
See it.
man. Finally.
Sponsor.
Finally, we got apparel
We do have
We
apparel
have
from
more
our new
apparel.
sponsor.
from
Shout out.
H2E. Okay.
Hard is too easy.
All right, let's see what we got here, man. Because he got some nice stuff, man. He do really very good quality work with his clothing. So I'm going crazy,
And I just
man. We got some
definitely
new
want
ones.
to shout out the owner of Krispy Kreme just because he said he's gonna cook up some more stuff for us.
Let's
That's what's
go.
up,
Man,
Hey,
thanks,
He about to be a
'cause,
lifetime member in
And
a
he
minute.
definitely
I-
wants to come in, but he said he wanted to let us build up our fan base some more, and he said he wants to come in for
Trying
us.
to say we ain't got no fans.
okay.
dog?
No, not like that.
All right,
He
wait a
was
minute.
saying that.
All right.
Combo breaker, please.
Wow.
No, not like that, but he was saying giving us
Wait
our
till y'all niggas get
opportunity
it
to
together.
get-
I'm gonna wait till y'all niggas get it
Right.
together.
Wait till y'all niggas get some clout. You feel
Yeah,
me?
yeah.
Wear my shirts a couple times. and
It
then-
wasn't like that. Of
I know.
course. And then also he is having a sale on for the ladies. So if you spend like $50 or more, you will get a free pair of leggings. So he has workout
Ow.
gear.
Ow.
So stunning.
All right, y'all. Come on, man.
Drop a
We
bomb
are
for the sponsor.
we've already running late. We got about 30, 45 minutes worth of one topic.
Bill
America
Cosby.
Gotta get
We
in.
not jumping right
we
in
can't
there,
jump into
man.
that.
Well, I'll be back.
How
We
about
not.
this?
America, y'all been acting up. Y'all been acting up, America. and we here to discuss it all.
When
What
it
you want to
comes to
say?
these topics, I was going to say that we
Yeah.
should have an
yeah,
object that we could throw
right.
around in the room so everybody has the opportunity to talk because this
You
is
got
going
an
to get
object?
heated. I probably do. Let me go on my purse.
Already, I'm getting mad. I'm getting mad
Because-
spicy today. I'm getting mad spicy
spicy?
today. I hope everybody tuning in. I'm getting mad spicy.
Yeah, I might get a little.
So
zip.
I
I'm
have
getting
a
mad
cone.
spicy. The do-rag
Whoever
going.
has
We at the crib
cone
chilling.
Has the floor because it's gonna get hot in here.
Whoever has the
cone.
comb has the floor.
Yes.
All right.
Let's start it off with something
Sorry.
great, man. I see my nigga Wayne just tuned in, man. Tiger Woods is back. Wayne said he doesn't feel Tiger Woods is an athlete, which
Let
is
me go get
weird
some water.
because the definition of an athlete is somebody who is proficient in sports. And from what it looks like, after this weekend, Tiger Woods just put his face on Mount Rushmore
Yes,
of
yes,
golf,
he
man. That
definitely
man
did.
came back from some
Yes, he
stuff,
did.
man.
It took him a little while though. It took
It
him a
did.
while.
He ain't won
Took him a
in
minute.
5 years?
Yeah,
5
Yup,
years.
about
I'm not
5
a
years.
golf fan, man, but I'm a fan of champions. I'm a fan of people winning things. I know Tiger Woods. I mean, what he had a couple DUIs, other
Tiger
run-ins with the
Woods,
law.
Yeah,
He was cheating.
Yeah, he was a little messed up, but
Y'all
he got
came
it
back
together.
from a lot,
Yeah,
man.
He did. He did. He definitely got it together, man. Tiger Woods was. Yeah, we
You
only
know
got.
what, man? In church Sunday, they said you got to go through your problems to get through your promises.
Man,
Hallelujah.
drop some. You put the soundboard at, man.
Hey, man, look,
What-
we gonna have to get
It
Hallelujah,
was all.
man.
Get that on the soundboard,
man. You gotta, hey,
Thank you.
hey.
Yeah,
That,
shout out
man.
to my mans for that, man. But yeah, man, we only got so many in every sport, so you know, whenever they doing big
Yeah,
things,
Tiger,
man, we
man.
wanna-
It's
we definitely
nice
wanna
to
get
see.
into it, man.
I mean, you always see somebody do great, then you see the fall of them, and when they come back after that fall, that's
Because it
A1.
usually ain't. They usually
A1.
don't ever cut. They usually don't come back though. That's what I'm saying.
Right.
You got people
that's
that
A1 when you come back
Yeah.
after that fall.
When you
Because
come
that's what
back
people.
after that.
Hey, Nelly Nell in the building. She already know what time it is. The Red Bull. The Red Bull. But shouts to Tiger Woods, man. We ain't got to spend a lot of time on Tiger because we already know. But this next topic, Leslie Jones, man. She
Yeah.
she had some words for Kev.
Ooh, I
She
can't-
had some words for Kev,
She
man.
came with the smoke.
Yeah,
Sorry.
she came with
She
the
came with the smoke.
came with the spice. So
Charlamagne said, "Who knew she had a gun on load?"
I feel
Y'all
like
know-
celebrities do that all the time, though.
yeah, but
Take
Cat,
recognition from a lot of stars. You know, they really didn't do nothing. Put
I mean,
them
it's-
on one little show, and they be like, "Yeah, I put such on."
I
No,
don't
you
remember.
didn't.
I don't remember him saying that he put her on. He said she was under the umbrella of Cat.
and I think that's
But
what
she shouted
hurt
out
her.
Chris Rock. She said Chris Rock is the person who really put her
Yeah.
on.
Yeah, I know, but yeah,
She said
but,
Cat. They still treated her like shit.
but it's kind of like what you shooting at Cat for?
I was thinking the same thing too, but I
don't
think
know.
That's what I'm like.
I think her position in that situation was, why are y'all bringing
Bringing
me
my
in?
name up,
I
yeah.
think that's where it was coming. But she didn't have to go as hard on him. But I think that's where she was coming
Yeah,
from.
she did a little
how
too
did
much.
Ghostbusters do?
She did a little too much. Ghostbusters
They-
didn't do bad.
Don't do that.
Yeah, because Ghostbusters didn't do that bad. Ghostbusters is actually pretty good.
They just dogged her out because of what she looks like, which I found very, very, very rude.
Oh,
Kevin Hart just called
Look,
Carmichael
bro.
and all them ugly too.
I mean,
so
look,
shit don't
bro.
matter.
She said, "Keep my name out your mouth unless you eating my pussy."
Yeah,
Okay.
she did a little much. She did a little too much with that
Oh
one.
my God!
Ain't
Ain't
none
none
of
of them. Ain't none of them.
Because they
ever
didn't
did
speak
nothing for
bad on her
women.
though. Like, what did they say bad about
Yeah,
her?
it's like
That's what I said.
I think
feel-
she mad. She said Kevin
Y'all are so sensitive now.
should have been putting her on like tours and stuff like that.
Oh, so she's sensitive about that.
From what I know though, Kevin got his own little team of comedians that he's trying to build up, Plastic Cup Boys. But on his Laugh Out Loud network, it'd be a lot of young comedians, male and female, that he let be on the network. So I don't know.
Yeah, I just
I
think
don't
a
know. I
lot.
don't know the behind the scenes.
I think a lot of comedians just be
I don't
so.
know. I'd be
sensitive.
check me out. If we got this podcast,
But you
if
just
somebody-
said that she was. Okay, go ahead.
if somebody was on
my gosh.
like we wanted to do something with them along with the, you know what I'm saying, along with the podcast, we wanted to do something with them. They like, nah, you got to get your fan base up, right? Not
Krispy Kreme.
no. but they say that, and it's like, all right.
Don't do that, y'all. We ain't trying to lose a sponsor.
That's
And it's
cool.
like-
I would not
No,
get offended, bro.
I'm just
Yeah,
playing.
I wouldn't either. It's like,
No,
okay,
be for real,
you
though.
said
Like,
put some work
yeah.
in.
That's
and
what
then we'll
I'm
come
going
back
to do.
you. So that might be what Kev did. I don't know. Like I said, he ain't made no statements on it, but it's like, yo,
When I listened to his interview,
Did y'all
Crack
bring
Diesel,
crack in?
Crack Diesel in the
Oh,
building, man.
shit.
Craig Diesel was definitely in the
Yes.
building. He
All right,
crept
Crack
in
Diesel
here like
in the
Go
building.
ahead.
Let's get it.
like Sly Fox.
You didn't know? Your ass better call somebody.
We got
Oh,
Six
it's
Solo.
me.
on.
It's me. It's
We in the
that
middle.
D-O
What up,
double
boy?
G, baby.
Oh, God.
Six Solo, what up, bro?
Go crazy, man.
Hey, little dance machine.
All I keep hearing though is, I mean, ain't no real like gender equality in Hollywood, or like, I mean, it sounds like in anything these days. So
Yeah, it's really not.
we got a female here. What do you think us as men can do to try to help fix the problem? Like, what can I do? I'm just.
Raise the pay.
I'm nobody. So what can I do?
Raise
or how
the
can,
pay.
Or how can I fight
Yeah.
Equal
for that?
pay.
Because I mean,
Okay.
I mean,
So this is
why not?
ironic that you asked this question, because I remember my last semester in school, because women gender studies is my minor, and they were talking about how we need to eradicate the whole gender bias thing before we eradicate all the other issues. But when it comes to like the gender roles, it's just hard. It depends on who the person is to eradicate it. Like, you can be like, I think that women should not be able to have a voice, and I think that I should overpower her. But then it may be some people that's like, no, women are funny as well. So it's kind of like who it is. I don't really have an option of how they can make gender roles equal. I think it's just allowing the women to stand up and have a platform.
Yeah,
Just
to
because
do more. That's just what it sounds like.
and
Just let them do
that's
some
what
more.
it's just really, it goes on both spectrums.
Myles was
Just
saying
because
raise the pay, and I think that's one of the biggest.
one of the things is raising the
Yeah,
pay.
like, I mean, give them what they worth, bro. Don't
Give
try
them
to
for their
undercut them.
word. Yeah, like for
Sorry to cut
instance,
you off.
no, you're fine. Like when I was watching the whole Breakfast Club interview, and when Tiffany Haddish was sitting there and she was just quiet, letting Kevin speak for her, that's a problem for me. You a woman. This is your battle. Speak for yourself.
Tiffany
It
Haddish
seemed
not
like
funny.
it seemed like she, like, I don't know, cause like,
Speak for yourself.
Yeah, you
well,
should-
no,
hey.
cause during the interview, I remember
This how your money gonna get made. Speak for yourself.
Hold on.
I
wanna hear what
remember
Seth's about to
Kev.
say.
I
What?
remember Kev's telling her though, like, come on, he was like, come on, you got stuff. Like, tell him.
Tell them what you're doing.
He did do that. He did.
I didn't see that.
Yeah.
You ain't see that? Well, we could,
No,
we
no,
gotta
I'm
go.
saying-
I'm
I'm
just saying
saying-
we got Google. We
I'm
can pull it.
saying,
I know.
like, I'm
I
saying,
ain't pull that
like,
out my
niggas-
The
ass.
Yeah,
first
tell
thing
her,
he
like,
said
no.
was, "No, I'm going to take
can
care
do
of it
that.
because I want you to keep it classy."
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My
thing
that's
is-
That was
fair.
about the
His
Katt
mouth.
thing.
And that's another
That was
thing,
about
too.
the Katt
Stop
Williams
making
thing.
it feel like if a woman speak out for herself that she's not going to look as feminine. Like the situation had with Serena Williams.
I feel
Was
Stop
it that?
saying that.
I don't think that was it.
Was it
I
that,
don't think
or
that
did
was it.
Kev just not want people to start
feel
kind of
like-
bashing her more than they kind of already?
I think that
could be
Tiffany
that.
Haddish.
Already
I
do.
don't know if she's really like. I know she has confidence and shit like that. But when like a video that Slaps had showed me, like she had got interviewed like right after she won that little Emmy, and they like, yeah, what do you think are some of the things that, or just ballpark a little idea that you can do to kind of get everything diversified and things like that. And she's like, I don't know. I don't know. The only thing I could tell you is how to tell a joke.
didn't like that
I ain't
at
go to
all.
college.
I ain't like that.
You can't ask me nothing like that. I don't know. All I could do is, she literally said all I could do is tell. No, literally, like, no bullshit.
Yeah.
All I could do is tell
I
jokes.
just
Like,
saw
that was,
I ain't
like,
like
that
that.
was kind
I
of,
just saw that.
even if you didn't know, throw some bullshit out there. But like, look, you could have made a joke about it. You know, you could have been like, we gonna line everybody up and we gonna teach them how to fucking do it. You know what I'm saying? Some
Not
wild
even
shit
that.
like
I mean, didn't she say that she got a like comedy special that's gonna be like a Tiffany Haddish presents, and she gonna bring like a lot of female comedians that
I heard about that. I heard about that.
she
earlier.
like on. I mean,
I
you
hadn't
could have
heard of it.
You could have said that like, well, I think I'm gonna try to bring
She
in
just sounded
more
real
young
ignorant.
comedians and give like more young black
And that's
comedians.
another
Just
thing.
say something.
Yeah,
She's like,
she
I
sounded
don't
real
know.
ignorant. She's like,
And
I don't know
I
that.
think that's
I ain't
another
go to
reason
college.
why it's that
I ain't go to
gender
college.
roles is because you don't see.
That's why they
How
want to
can I
underpay her.
word
They ain't go to
this?
college.
That too. It's so hard to really talk about that. Like
That's my thing.
it'll be a whole like episode for us to unpack that.
I feel like if it's not genuine, it's gonna be scripted. So just like y'all saying, if she don't have that in her plans to put other female comics on, it's not gonna come out.
You better sound intelligent and
I'm-
just say, hey, you know what? That's something that I want to
Or
answer.
crack
I'm
it,
curious
or
for
even
you.
crack
So
a joke.
I think was that you?
Something I
Who-
wanna
was that you?
answer
You
off
was
the
like, I
cameras
think I
for
seen
you.
you on Facebook saying like you hate how Kevin talk now.
Yeah, like
that
Like
you-
TED Talks.
Yeah,
Because
He has a
it
really
seems
different-
scripted now. Like
yeah, he has a
it doesn't.
really different tone to like how he sounds in interviews like now compared to. And I understand like some of that comes with
You moving up
getting
in the
comfortable
business and stuff like
you know what I'm
that.
saying, media.
So he
training
carrying
and
himself
whatnot.
well?
No, that's
It's
not
not
it.
that.
That's not. It's definitely
What
not.
was a
it.
completely different
It's
person
called-
than Verizon?
It's
No.
called code switching because I do it every day at work.
No, it is. It is. It's definitely like.
Completely different guy.
Don't let me get to talking about Verizon.
Hello, my
Should
name
have
is Sharna.
sued them
How
guys.
may I assist
Racist bastards. At
you?
Verizon.
These racist bigots.
I just don't like. I don't like his. I don't know. His interviews are just all like.
I like y'all don't like this
shut
nigga,
the hell
man. We
up.
need to get him on the show.
He sounds
Who,
like
Kevin
T.I.
Hart?
Oh, it's just like
Sound
he
like
ain't
y'all
really.
like him.
He says like the same thing in like every. I don't. I don't understand.
That's how I felt about what Will Smith just said before he jumped off the camera.
Bro, was that just the hypest video
Like,
ever?
wow, I mean, it sounds like something Will Smith and everybody else has been saying. You gotta commit. Just commit. You
Yeah,
like
what
a
did he say?
girl,
I
just
missed it.
commit. Everybody like,
Sometimes-
wow.
Yeah, sometimes it's not the message; it's just the messenger. So
wow, let me,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
I was on my
I love
unpopular
Will Smith,
opinion shit
though.
on Facebook last night. I was just,
nah, man, yeah, bro. I just don't. It don't come off genuine anymore. Like it really doesn't.
doesn't.
Like it. And I understand it. Like I don't want to sound like I'm shitting on Kevin Hart, especially because
go
like,
ahead.
he's.
Go ahead. We ain't got no friends in this shit
No,
yet.
I'm just saying, like, just from the perspective of knowing, like, what it is, like, to try to actually take your craft seriously. Like, I respect him for, like, that type of thing. But as far as, like, how he comes across now, it's really, I don't know. It don't seem.
It's funny that you say that
fake.
because right now I listened to Oprah's podcast to get my
Who?
Oprah. She has a podcast called
Who that is?
Life Class or something like that. And I've listened to it because like, they all
Interesting.
be on there. So I've been trying to get my, my boss life up. And he's on there and I'm still not done with his episode, 36 minutes.
See-
and everybody else I was able to listen to right then and there. But his is just like he.
My only issue with
So I get what you're saying, Crack. It's not
my
the
only
same.
issue with Kevin Hart is Kevin Hart was one of my favorite comedians. Like when he first started, like I'm a grown little man. Even before that, when he was like doing stand ups and shit. Now it's look like he's trying too hard.
Yeah.
Like in every single
I
like
think so.
public event or interview,
That's
it
how
just
it
seems
looks.
like he's trying too hard. Like that's not him. Like be like if you look at any other comedian like a Dave Chappelle or, and I hate to bring them because they are great comedians, but a Dave Chappelle or Richard Pryor, you can have a regular conversation with them and they have you fucking
And they
cracking
just-
up.
yeah.
And they'd be just smooth as fuck.
That,
talking to you just like
that's
this.
my main thing. It's like he's
just
just
tried
like
too
in
hard.
straight promo mode all the time. Even
Yeah.
if you look at how he approaches when he
like
puts
10
out
movies at a time.
That's a problem to me. Like that's a
I've
problem.
seen it.
Yeah,
Gotta
that's
be
what
on
I'm saying.
promo.
That's-
I'm not
that's
about
an
to see
issue.
Night
But it's
School.
like Kayshawn
Yeah.
though, bro. Like we feel like Kayshawn watered down because he took so many battles, and it's just like
And started just getting into it. And then,
Especially.
Yeah, I just
So,
look
yeah.
like even if you look at how he approaches his comedy specials, like I fell asleep on that last one. I think it was, what now?
His last two wasn't.
The one that
Yeah, the last two really
really
wasn't like all
one.
that. No,
I
like
enjoyed
it was like
I enjoyed them. I wasn't like
We talking about
on the
comedy
floor
specials. Like, nigga, why are you putting in this movie portion and like all this other,
Yeah,
like you
nobody
trying to
come to
do
see that
too
shit.
much shit. Like, I just want to like sit back, watch Kevin Hart just stand up comedian, have a like stand up comedian show. This nigga doing like all
No,
that.
I don't want to
I
say
think
Kevin
just like-
Hart
I
not
think-
funny.
showing
But
I
he
think
just
he's
does too
seriously
much. I
funny
think
is
just
like
like
one of my
other shit.
favorite like specials like that. That
Seriously
was
funny was
I
funny.
like
Yeah,
Grown-
like-
just like
I like
other
Grown
shit,
Little
like
Man.
shit.
Grown
changed.
Little
Grown
Man
Little
was
Man was
hilarious.
funny.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Like you can't go wrong with them. Like so, it's not like I'm saying he not funny. It just seems like he's at that point in time like where everybody gets like larger than life, and then it's kind of like you either going to hate them and love them again, or just hate them and then they gone. Like you're not gonna fuck with them no more.
How did Ghostbusters do again?
Well, if you want to
Leslie.
talk about
Hey man,
it,
leave it alone, man.
Damn,
Hey,
Leslie.
Ghostbusters wasn't that bad, man, but it did flop.
Ghost
So it sounds like the only thing we could really do is raise the pay for women.
raise
to-
the pay for
But if
women
it
and
didn't do
allow
it,
them to have
that's
a
it.
voice.
Raise
That's
the
all we
pay.
ask. That's all we ask.
My
mean,
thing
you
is,
got-
I don't want
Y'all
everybody
damn for
thinking
sure
that
got
they
a
should be
voice.
getting all this money.
Y'all getting a voice for sure. It's coming. That voice is.
I don't want y'all
that
to.
voice is there.
I don't want y'all to take this the wrong way, but I feel like
Uh-oh.
it should be equal. But I feel like women got to be. If we want to be equal pay, I feel like the craft or has to be just as good. You feel me? I want it to be like just like Monique was arguing about Netflix and shit that she not getting paid as much as, you know what I'm saying, this. You don't have to be I think that the gender within certain shit like that, like being funny, you don't have to be a man to be funnier than a woman. I know a lot of funny women. So when you talking about equal pay as far as
Who are
that
they?
is concerned, you have to be funnier to get that type of pay. You
Who
just can't be
are
the
they?
funniest.
Who these
You
funny-
can't be the funniest women.
Who these funny women in your life? I'm
But you have to
curious.
think
I
about it.
don't have a lot.
No, I'm not talking about comedians. I'm just talking
No,
about
I'm talking about
some
regular
But in
people. I
order
don't know. I don't know a ton.
But
I
in
don't.
order to put
Really?
it out,
That's good.
I know a lot of
like
funny
and I think
lot
we
of funny chicks?
kind of forget this part as in order to
I'm funnier.
get on that level, in order to get that equal pay, the men that are going to be signing that check, they have to allow us in. I think that's the issue because as women, we do have a voice. We want to perfect our craft. We want to be great, but we have roadblocks, which is our oppressors, which is the white woman, white man, black man, stuff like that. So we have to think about it as well. There's a lot of roadblocks we face.
That's true.
I think y'all above black man, but we can. continue.
Nah,
Think so? I don't know.
I don't think
It's
so
getting
at
there.
all.
Is that a
I
topic?
will tell you
I think
there.
it's getting
Elaborate.
there.
No,
Now,
no,
elaborate, and I'll tell you why.
I think it's
not.
getting there. I feel like y'all have better job opportunities now. Definitely.
Ooh, no.
I think so.
Comparatively, I think that's
Compared
So
to
now
back
y'all
in the
feel-
day.
Yeah, I think
No, I'm talking about right now.
But it's like
I'm talking about right now.
Now you getting me okay. So sit at the table. Let me tell you this. So when it comes to the pyramid of oppression, you have
Charnel gets paid more than all of us currently
Yes.
on the podcast.
Drop the bomb.
That's a fact.
because I had a cold sweat. For
Fact.
real.
How
There-
do y'all are
most.
graduating more too? By the way, graduation. Listen, shout out my black. I see y'all. I'm giving. Listen, I'm trying to give
But
y'all the props, and you
listen.
trying to take
We
y'all
up here
down.
going to jail
I'm
for
not,
spitting
though.
in food.
But
I mean, we
it's
just doing stupid shit.
The black man on the scale, on the ladder for oppression, definitely is above women because as black women, we have to sacrifice a lot. A lot of
Facts.
black women, when you say we have better job opportunities, yeah, like for instance, I have a degree, but if I had a kid, that would definitely be into consideration of if I'm gonna get this job or not.
Facts.
Y'all
True.
can go to work and not have to worry about the kid, but I have to.
But they don't
And as
wanna
a
go to
woman,
work.
I don't think that's true.
What about like
Yeah, like
the pregnant
with
thing?
like the kids, like
Kinda.
yeah,
It-
no, because even like say if you are a single parent and you're a male, because there are those, they act like there aren't any, but there are single male parents. We don't even get paternity leave like that. Like you don't have like
no,
we
and I
don't
was finna get to
have-
that too.
we is
Like,
bullshit.
but with a man, you have more opportunities. And I'm not saying that a black
that's-
man don't
that's
have
true.
no like
I
no
just was saying
oppressions that go.
specific thing,
Yeah, and then
as
like
far as
also with
kids.
women, we always gotta take into consideration. Like I hate when a man, especially at work, be like, "Oh, it's that time of the month because you irritated." No, fuck you.
Listen.
I'm just
Can I say something?
Like,
I think I have my time.
No,
of the
I
month
used
as
to
well.
be.
I know y'all do. I know y'all do.
I used to be
Trust me.
pretty
I know
spot on with that
Listen.
at Verizon. All right,
I have
used to
a
be pretty
week.
spot on.
I'm pretty
I know,
pissed off.
I know when all y'all.
Because a woman
I used to
has to
be
agree
right on
doesn't
the
mean
money.
that she's getting this money because the only reason why I have a job in my field is because I had to apply myself for that. Some women don't have the same determination as I do.
Listen, I'm just trying to give y'all the shout out that y'all
But we do deserve a shout out because I love my black woman. I love my black men.
I feel like y'all killing shit right now, okay?
And as black men, I
Definitely.
feel like y'all do have it harder than us because when y'all driving, y'all have to be
Y'all can
fearful
get y'all can get yourself out of a ticket.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, now I was going to that.
Y'all
like, as
not
a black
going to jail.
man.
big fact.
And I had to write a paper about that. And I
little
was
bit
like, put yourself
good
in the
here.
shoes of a black man when a white police officer behind the car. Your anxiety is through the roof. So I feel like black men don't get enough credit as what they
not.
It's just because
deserve.
they scared of us. They not scared of y'all.
Definitely.
I don't. I think I need to fix it, but I get so frustrated and upset when I get pulled over, and I think it's the worst shit ever because I just be like, "What?" Bro? Like I just be on tip, and it just be like, "Bro,
What now?
I be
What?
scared as hell. I ain't gonna joke. I be like, shit.
So we're gonna move on.
Like, this could go so left. Like it's just like you don't even know it could go so
heart
left.
beating like a
man.
mother.
There's
All right, before we move on, how did Ghostbusters do?
There's the bit.
Ghostbusters didn't do that good, and everybody talking about her because she looked like they were saying a gorilla, and they was using colorism against her.
That's
So
why.
let's
That's not the reason
do that.
Ghostbusters did not go.
It was
Come
one of
on
the
now.
reasons.
Let's
It
go.
was whack, but that was one of the reasons.
All right. So Tiger Woods.
Oh yeah.
You
We
late.
already spoke.
Y'all late.
It was that
yeah,
fast.
we had to
Yeah.
get that out the way.
So
we
that
got it out
means
the way.
you're not a top 5 athlete. Next.
Get the fuck out of here. That wasn't the topic at hand. He
I'm
definitely,
just saying.
he definitely is top 10.
Jello Putin.
If it was anybody
we
else,
already-
No,
Wait,
we
wait,
not.
wait,
No,
wait.
we
Top 10
not.
athlete
What
of
are
all
we talking
time?
about? Wait.
Yeah,
no,
what's
no.
what we
He
talking
not,
about?
He not top 10.
Top
Not
10
athlete.
all time.
Of all time?
no.
No, he's
No.
not.
So let's
Here
move
y'all
on.
go. Can we stick to
I don't even know if he's
Y'all
top
sitting
25.
on golf.
I don't
That's
even know
all
if
that
he's top
is.
25.
Y'all just sitting on
no.
golf.
I'm hyped. Let's go.
Y'all just
He
sitting on
deserves
golf.
that respect.
You just sitting on
He's not
golf.
top
Not,
10.
let's
Shout
talk
out-
about
hey,
athletes.
We got niggas that's saying he's not
Athletes.
even an athlete.
Shout
Like
out
saying
to-
he's
talking
not an
about the
athlete.
Shout out to
athletic
Michael
shit.
Phelps. We gonna keep moving.
Man, shut up, man.
Shout out to
I'm about sit up
Wayne.
here and-
Shout out to Wayne for pointing that out. He's not a top
I
5,
could-
top 10.
I was about
Wayne
to say,
said
I
he's
can
not
name
an
like
athlete,
5.
period. So Wayne's a dummy, dude.
He's definitely I would consider
He
him
said he's
an
not an
athlete,
athlete.
but he's definitely not top 10.
motherfucking dummy.
But we did have a discussion last night. Adam Sandler, Happy Gilmore, shout out to him. One of the best golfers ever. Shooter McGavin.
Shoot him again.
Shooter
I just want to
McGavin
let
is
y'all
one
know
of the
this
goats.
before we continue.
Period.
What's up?
Go ahead.
So we about to get into our heated conversations.
Are we?
Is that what
Are
we getting
we?
into now?
Yeah, I get no. We getting into some heated stuff. It's gonna go to this.
Yeah, and now the reason
He's gonna go to
being
something hot.
is because
All the people on live, get
Charnel
ready.
has this comb.
I have a comb, which
That
is our
comb not
object.
gonna work. Because
So
if
I'm gonna-
I got something to say,
If I'm
God
ranting-
damn it, I'm a
Wait, let her say
If
it,
I'm
please.
ranting,
So here it is.
The
comb.
comb.
If you have the
fucking ready.
comb, you have the floor.
I'm so fucking.
We
ready.
have to be respectful.
Just
because,
put the comb over here then.
because these topics, we may not be co-hosts anymore because people are gonna hide different opinions.
Y'all better not get in y'all feelings. I said that at the beginning of the show.
Bro, I argue.
You know
with
we
these
not
niggas
gonna get in our
probably.
Yeah.
Probably.
It's you.
Whoever had
You
the
might
comb
need to
had
hold
the
the comb.
floor.
You might need to hold the comb for like 40 minutes. Oh, fuck these. I'm out of here.
Yeah, no.
Ow,
This shit email.
Yeah, we done damn near been to blows
Everybody-
before. It's just what it is, and everything be straight.
Kanye West
It's
versus
just what it
everybody.
Oh, I'm
Don't
done.
explain it.
Don't talk about Kim K.
Hold on. Is that what we talking about now?
Yes.
Okay.
Let's let it.
Who's going
Nick
first?
Cannon,
I
don't
just wanted
talk
to
about.
express some things that were not sitting right with my spirit. Now that I'm
Nick Cannon's
about the
this.
sunken place,
Wait,
I
but
can
the-
think and I could just be yay and
the
just
people
express
on
how I
live
feel.
can't hear it.
There's a couple things that I want to address.
Make sure y'all listen to the podcast.
That's why they
First
gotta
of all, I
watch.
want to
Yeah,
address
that's why they
Nick
gotta
Cannon.
watch. We playing
Like,
Kanye.
I understand that
video right now.
you used to date my wife, but you know, you get in an interview, don't mention my wife. If someone brings my wife up, you say, hey, I respect that man. I'm not speaking on that. Don't be making no suggestions like nobody fuck my
Okay,
wife.
stop.
Next thing is,
That's
Yeah,
all
I
we
told
need to
you.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Relax.
that if I wasn't in a medicated state, I might have had the thoughts to
Shit like that.
Hold on, this train going by.
Do y'all remember?
Now, if I wasn't in a medicated state,
That train really
I might
missed
have
his
thought
thought
and had
They
the
playing
wherewithal to
Kanye,
say,
video.
All right, man.
No,
so
the best was-
so we
What?
that's all I had was a minute of it, man. So
That he has to get
Kanye said
liposuction?
Nick Cannon, Drake, and Tyson Beckford need to stop talking about his wife. Now,
Tyson
first,
Beckford come.
here's the question, bro.
Why would you get mad about him?
Here's the question.
Maybe he fuck him.
Here's the question. Who's wrong here? Is Kanye wrong for feeling the way he feel about his wife?
Nobody's wrong.
Who's wrong?
Wait,
here?
who's the other person? You said it's Kanye wrong,
Yeah, I'm
or
saying
who's
it's
the other
Kanye
person?
wrong
The
for
other
feeling
people.
the way he
The
feels.
versus everybody.
Nick Cannon, because he's the only one that really responded. So can we just say Kanye, Nick
I don't
Cannon?
feel like I feel like Kanye just
Nobody's wrong.
Y'all want to play Nick's response?
Yes, please.
no. Don't play Nick's response. No, don't. I feel like Kanye.
Oh, I thought it was the other one.
Count word.
Oh, his rap.
First
Go ahead.
off, let me say, welcome back. Yeah.
Ask Ash.
Oh no, not this. I thought you was talking about the rap.
He was.
Oh no, I was talking
no,
about
no,
him.
no.
Fuck this.
You know, I always
I feel like
I thought it
Kanye. I feel like Kanye. The fact that he felt some type of way is valid because obviously this is this man's wife. You know what I'm saying? Of course, if he didn't feel some type of way, then I would actually have a problem with it. Now, with that being said,
I'm next.
at the same time, you got to understand who your wife is, my G.
Okay, never
You know what
mind.
I'm saying? You got to understand that your wife, and you know everybody has a past. That's completely understandable.
for my thoughts.
But your wife, she's still having these pictures. She had all these relationships. You can't necessarily. I don't need to comb.
Throw the comb.
You don't necessarily. You can't get mad at him, bro. If your wife was out here making porn flicks and doing all this other type of shit, that's some shit that you knew before you got into it. Before you said I do, or before y'all tied that knot. So now that it's coming up, now that you feeling some type of way. No, my G, that video ain't going nowhere, boy. Still on XNXX
Shout
and
out to
Tasty
Pornhub.
Blacks. You can go on there and type in. Or I ain't gonna tell y'all exactly.
We
what
gonna
you
have
type in,
to
but just
agree
know it's
on
still
one
there.
porn site to all cosign.
I swear it's XNXX.
Cause this nigga say Pornhub, this nigga say X videos.
You know me. You know me.
XNXX.
I'm glad y'all know my porn habits.
But it's on all avenue. But
no, we can't be shouting out all the
But
porn.
anyway,
slightly
that's what I
agree
just
with
wanted
you,
to
Q.
say. That's what I just wanted to say.
I'm in a rock
you can
and
feel
hard
some
place.
type of way
Go
about
ahead.
it, but at the same time, you can't.
Go ahead. You got the comb.
Yeah.
No, you take it. Pause. I really want to hear what you about to say
Man, the
about this
comb.
shit. Kiki.
Alright.
I didn't know she was Kiki.
So that's
Go crazy.
bullshit. That's not.
I did not know Kim was
That's
Kiki.
That's not the.
That's not
That's
Kiki.
not Kiki.
Go crazy.
Okay.
Yeah, dude
Hate Drake.
can definitely feel the way he feel because that's his wife. How many dudes do we know out here
Oh my god.
with whores as their girlfriends or their
Don't
wives?
bring that up.
I'm
man.
just saying.
Give me the soundboard.
Hold
Yeah,
on.
give
I'm
me
just
the
saying. I'm
soundboard.
just saying. And do we go around just kind of publicly speaking on it, or do we just keep it amongst each other?
But let's keep it a buck though. If we
No,
got
if
any
I
type
get
of
asked
affiliation-
about that in the
if
interview,
we got
I'm
any
not
type
saying
of
shit.
affiliation, of course I'm not, because if you my man's or you my friend, or even if we got a mutual friend, obviously we not just going. But if you a random dude and for whatever reason, because I would never do nothing like this. But if I'm a petty dude and I don't know you, of course. Yeah, I had her in the back of the.
I guess
this
I
nigga,
guess I don't
he
know.
done cuffed this dot. I done had her in the back of the Beamer going crazy.
I guess it's like, all right, Nick Cannon, we know your track list is amazing.
Hey, yo.
Fucking
Yeah,
Hey,
and that's
Nick Cannon wanted to go.
Yeah, Nick Cannon.
Congrats.
Yeah,
Congrats.
He got a nice little mixtape.
Nick
Cause he's a
Cannon.
jig.
So we know that you.
He got a nice mixtape.
Drop a bomb for Gigolo.
We know you fucked Kim
Yeah,
K.
R. Kelly in the background.
And we know Kim K was getting fucked on camera and everything. Okay,
Listen,
we know that.
So why
So
can't
I
Kim
guess-
K get a bomb?
So I guess why
'Cause she got a good catalog.
I guess
don't she?
why you gotta bring it up? Why you gotta bring it up in interviews? I guess like what? Why can't you just be like,
Why she
like-
can't get a bomb? Drop a bomb for Kim K.
Kim K got a nice little mixtape too. She got an
So,
album.
here-
She got
so
two
here's
albums.
what I'm saying. So
really.
I
Chris
mean,
Humphries
is
fucked
it
it up.
like Nick Cannon can't just be like? I mean, dude, she married. Now I ain't trying to speak on that shit. You already know. You already know what's up. Like you can't say that. You already know what's
I
up.
agree with that.
Y'all know what's up.
Listen, okay.
We
So,
do. Like
listen,
it ain't no secret.
sir.
I'm trying to.
The reason is
Big Greg want to hear him like, yeah, me and
Wildin'
Kim
Out
K.
is on
That's
tour right
what-
now,
you know what
okay?
I'm saying? Like,
Wildin' Out is on tour. This is great promo for Nick Cannon right now. Okay? Sometimes I gotta think about this type of shit. You feel me? He could have said that, but which one is gonna give him the better ratings?
I don't.
Yeah,
I
don't know, man. Like
So-
I'm saying it's
I
like
just
it's
feel
like I guess he just upset. Like, all
Because
right, bro,
think
like,
about it.
stop.
Why was Nick Cannon
talking
and
about
M? Why was they rap beefing for? What was that about?
Mariah
Carey.
Well, that's because Mariah Carey
Spoke
dropped that
on.
on.
Yeah, she spoke
But
on
again,
Eminem.
Yeah.
he didn't like
And
that
she
shit,
made
so
that
it's like
song
he
saying
knows better. He was
obsessed,
upset about that, right?
with
Yeah.
her.
So now all of a sudden,
But
he
was M going around in interviews or
No, I'm not saying that.
anything
But the
talking
thing
about
is, he
fucking
couldn't. He had
Mariah?
chopped it up. The same thing that he's saying to Kanye, like you could have called me, blah blah blah. He could have did that with him.
Yeah.
So now,
Could he?
yeah.
I think
wanna
so.
say
What, Nick
it
Cannon
was
could have called M? Is what you said, or M could have called Nick Cannon?
Why would
Why the fuck would M call Nick
yeah.
I
Cannon?
think it was different because
if you're
Carey-
offended,
I'm
you
saying
should
if
be
he was
reaching
offended,
out.
he could have reached out
Yeah,
like,
you
you know
reaching
why
out
you
party if
shouldn't
you're
even be
offended.
beefing with Mariah.
No,
It's two
because,
different situations.
no,
That's two
no,
different situations.
I know
Mariah
that,
dropped that
I
song
just understand
about
how
him,
this
and
nigga
that's
feel.
why Eminem
Okay,
got
I
mad.
get it,
That's
guys.
I understand how this nigga feel.
God
That's his wife.
damn.
Like if
fucking
my
wife
chick
still.
was just like a whore, and then she got with me and she's my whore now. Okay, guys, it's my whore. Leave me alone.
I know she was a whore.
mean,
Some
all
dudes
right.
don't know that the chicks was a whore.
Like, just leave me alone.
All right, can I
Unfortunately,
go?
don't. And I'm not gonna go to interviews and say it either.
So
I mean, that's all I'm saying. So I don't think nobody wrong. I just feel like
know a couple guys
Nick
with
probably
a lot of
could've been
whores
like,
that they're with right now.
me too.
I
Me
feel
too.
like
Drop a bomb.
Everybody knows somebody that's
Drop a bomb for it.
all I want to say is I feel like what did Tyson Beckford like? That's just the most
Didn't
random
care enough
shit
to
with fucking name
didn't care enough
ever.
to research it, man.
Like,
I was just more.
First
so-
of all,
going
I'm
back and
disappointed in
forth
Kanye for even letting him
For addressing it.
take him to a fucking bad place. Like I would have laughed at him.
Nah, he out the sunken place, my nigga. That's what he said.
Yeah.
I really don't have much
So,
to say.
all right, so
honestly.
somebody
Like, stop
said,
fucking with- if you can't handle
nah.
fucking with whores, leave them alone.
Nah, okay. Look,
I'm gonna get this comment off after you're done. What somebody said.
as far as like how the situation went down, I just feel like it's corny to like go on the internet with all this shit. Like it's not for the
It is
internet.
corny.
He threw
Like
you the cone.
Yeah, it is.
it's
Bro,
not,
everybody doing the shit though. Like,
like-
y'all not surprised?
Hitman Holla on some shit right
It's
now
just-
too. Is I'm like, cut it
What?
out.
No, he not.
It's
Yes,
just
he
like, and
Yes, he
you
is.
want some shit. You sounded like you're asking them to stop. Like, nigga, like, if I really feel that way, like, I'm going to tell you.
And I'm gonna call you.
Pull up
I'm
on
gonna
you
tell
on
you.
that
Yeah,
What's
like,
up?
nigga, like,
hey, my
in
nigga,
person.
keep my-
Yeah, like, nigga, like, I'm not going to
You not checking nobody on Instagram.
Come on, like the headline, bro.
I'm checking.
Kanye
And
West
now-
shows up at
Beckford.
Wildin' Out tour.
Yeah, like,
Live that headline.
Like, how
we
do you
already
feel?
know how it would
Okay,
go
so
down.
how do y'all feel
He
about
probably
that?
get beat up, but
Nick
I mean,
Cannon
still.
asking him to come on Wild and Out to settle it.
It's all about the
So
money.
again,
He gonna get his ass
It's
cooked.
about what?
He
It's all
gonna
about
get
the
his
money.
ass-
So me
Nick's-
going
Nick's
back,
petty ass
is that a
16 bars
good
ain't
setup
gonna do
for the
nothing.
promo?
oh, yeah.
Yeah, for marketing
Nah,
purposes,
Nick Cannon,
hell
like,
yeah.
okay, this is the perspective I'm coming from. I feel like Kanye was weak as fuck. Like, that shit, it was
Damn.
like, it was trash.
Bang, bang, bang.
He fucking disappoints me every fucking month, bro. It's like it's something every fucking month. So, okay, I'm disappointed by Kanye because he sounds soft as hell and he not talking through the train above him like a real nigga.
phony.
Like, nigga, I'm not going to be pausing for the train.
Right.
We would have went
Fuck
through
that,
that.
nigga. I'm
bitch,
talking.
though. I'm
niggas
talking.
gonna be like, hey,
I'm
I
gonna
ain't
get
hear
louder.
what this nigga was saying.
Somebody
Like,
asked
yeah,
you for directions.
nigga,
No,
yeah,
fuck you.
just-
I'm talking.
yeah,
Would've
nigga.
pulled up on this nigga at the
Yeah,
Wildin' Out
like,
tour, man.
What is going on?
Can y'all
So-
give Nelly Neal a cone real quick? I'm sorry.
Oh.
I'm sorry.
This comment though, somebody said if you marry a woman like her, you got to be ready for what comes
That's what
with
I
it.
said.
And it's like, I guess, but at a certain point, you got to tell niggas
But the
to
thing
quit
is-
speaking on
That's
your
what I
wife.
said.
But he didn't check her though.
Hey, that's
He didn't
partial-
check her,
it's
though.
partial
He don't need to
do
check
shit.
her. Yeah, that was in the past.
So I don't feel like
He don't need
that
to
comment
check her.
kind of, you know what I'm saying? Because it's like, oh, you should have
I
checked.
mean,
that
Ray
bitch.
J done
Like,
stop.
What if
He ain't checked dog.
What
in
if
the-
she not a
he
hoe
ain't
no
checked.
more? Like she married now. Like
She's not a hoe no more.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So if she not, like, look,
If
she's not,
To our knowledge, she's not a hoe
Oh
anymore.
no! If she
But-
was still
but
a hoe,
even still-
it would be out here.
Okay,
He did.
Nelly Neal a cone. So I have a question for you. Say you're married, right? And this guy just puts your he just do you like that. Say you're Kim K. How do you handle that? What's the conversation with Kanye after that live post?
For me, honestly, I probably would have told my husband to take it down because at the end of the day, you have they're supposed to be friends. Like I could have sworn Drake was just in the studio with him, and him and Kanye was cool. I mean, him and Nick was cool.
I ain't been
So-
sabotaging Drake for years.
Yeah, but my whole thing is you could have the conversation. What's your point in taking it to the media?
fucking
In
hate
my
Drake.
point of view, but at the end of the that's how I would.
No,
have
I'm talking
yeah,
about
I'm saying
this
if my
nose
husband
over
would have
here.
did that, I'd have been like, look, you could have definitely just hit them up and did it like y'all could have talked it
on
out.
some real live
on-
pull up shit.
Yeah, like on some real, and they had to like on some
gotta
real
get
shit.
back
Just
to that.
pull up, have a conversation. Like
First of all, y'all got to stop expecting these guys to pull up.
Kanye,
They
no,
I'm not
expecting.
expecting-
I'm not
Hey,
expecting. But
Myles,
in
you
my
famous. I'm like, you see this
situation, I
nigga
would
talking
tell
about my wife? Like, hey,
But
we-
then also
we
like
wildin'
when
out.
I was probably there before you
when
even
it comes to
called.
the situation, I think no one is wrong. But at the end of the day, Kanye has to understand where his wife is, because regardless of the fact that she did the sex tape years ago, she dated Nick Cannon years ago, she is still posting these damn pictures of her body.
It's one of the bottom 5
Definitely couldn't jack off to that
sex tapes ever.
Oh, you talking about Ray J and Kim K?
Yeah,
and I understand that she,
like I said, bottom
is
5.
she even a model? I don't even know. But my whole thing is like, like you said, she's
Mimi
married.
from Loving
If
Hip
you're
Hop.
married now, like, comment down with some of those
Very
pictures
trash.
because you have a husband that's in the industry and everybody know him, and that has to be fucking weird to have to come in the studio. People say,
yeah.
Like,
Shit
as a
like
woman,
that,
as a
shit like
wife,
that, shit like that,
I
shit
wouldn't
like
put
that,
that out no more because this is yours now. They may have had in the past. This is
Yeah,
yours.
Gabby Union. Yeah,
But then-
yeah, Gabby Union.
Oh, don't bring that up.
Oh yeah.
But then,
Oh yeah.
I will say
Butler.
that Nick Cannon could have definitely been like, you know, me and Kanye are cool. I'm not gonna go into that.
He did say that.
He did.
Yeah, he responded with a thing, and he was like, "Man, look,
during
I
the
didn't
interview.
say." He said, "I didn't nothing." He posted another video. He said, "Man, I ain't say nothing about
But
your
then
wife."
you
talking about
guys,
fucking my
one
wife.
thing though, that interview was
And
so
that's another
long
thing.
ago.
Like,
That's another thing.
He,
So why
he's
did
brought it up before. Like, we know you
But I could
bought
have sworn
that.
that interview that Nick
know you
Cannon
had
did was
that.
old. So how did it even resurface for
It's not
Kanye
even
to
the
have
best
an,
one.
have an issue with
No,
it?
he just said it recently on
But
what
I
was
thought
that,
that
Greg in the
interview
Neighborhood?
that he did on that was old.
I don't see no Nick Cannon interview. I'm talking about. I know
he
what
was,
interview
and he
you
was
talking about.
interviewing on
I'm
Vlad
talking
too. I
about.
think he mentioned it on there.
He was walking down the street
I
and
thought
he
it
showed a
was
response
recent.
video like, "Look, Kanye, you know, I love you. You know what I'm saying? You know, I think you real cool. All that. We was cool. Well, we are cool, but."
Oh yeah.
Don't say like, you know, I didn't say nothing about your wife.
He was
Basically,
on
like
Vlad
if you
TV
need to call me,
talking
call me.
about his list. That he loves talking about that.
Yeah.
That's his
But
thing.
I will say,
nice
they
list.
does
have
come a
to
point in
stop
time, like,
talking
shut the
to
hell
his
up.
wife because when let's take flip the roles when the situation happened with Mariah Carey and Eminem. Yeah, she put out that song obsessed about him or whatever, being obsessed with her, and then he had. Eminem put his diss record towards her called Warning, and Nick Cannon got irritated. So you have to keep that same energy, regardless of the fact Mariah Carey may not have had no sex tape out. We don't know, but you got to keep that same energy. Like you can't be over here saying, "Well, I didn't say anything." It's just keep the same energy. But no
before we wrap this up, did anybody see what August Alsina said to Jada Pinkett? I just want to know where the line has to get drawn.
Yo,
Yeah.
Not even that.
That
What'd
shit
he say?
It was something
crazy.
else.
What'd he say?
Who said something else? Somebody else
The
said
Will
something.
Smith picture
Fam.
with
Yeah,
Fancy talking about a birthday kiss. And they
Vivica Fox put up
Yeah,
one.
Vivica Fox did too.
Bro,
I don't know
where
what's
do you
going
celebrities draw the line? I would have been to smack the
Jimmy
shit out
Butler
of somebody by now.
and Gabrielle
Oh,
Union.
Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, like come on, Gabby.
Jimmy
That's
Butler again.
It's a picture.
The
that was
link
kinda-
I sent
But
y'all.
I wouldn't. But I wouldn't do
I'm
that.
saying,
If
but
any
they
of y'all
were
chicks
teammates.
posted something like
They
that,
were
I would
teammates.
not.
They were
I would
teammates.
not come on there
They
like
were
damn.
teammates.
This wasn't just like a
I wouldn't
random
do
nigga
that.
in the
Yeah,
league.
this
This
was
was like a
teammates.
teammate.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
bro,
wouldn't
like
do
bro,
that.
you know, like
Jimmy
you've
Butler.
met Gabrielle
Oh,
Union on
so
several
the link.
occasions.
Did y'all
bro.
know
Like, chill
about
the fuck
that?
out.
The whole Amari Stoudemire, Jason
Period.
Richardson,
You got access.
and Steve Nash's wife,
Nah,
and
I knew nothing about it.
the baby's probably one of theirs.
Huh? Wait, rewind.
Amari Stoudemire, Jason Richardson, when they played for the Suns, hit Steve Nash's wife.
Wow.
And apparently, it's a possibility that the baby is one of theirs.
I be on the Myles. I be on the Myles with that yank hard yesterday, Skip.
Wow.
And that's off of the Jimmy Butler
Wow.
and Carl Anthony Towns' girlfriend. That's why
Oh,
they.
that's insane too.
Let me tell
bro.
y'all something.
Oh my.
And then Jimmy Butler
Y'all got
blew the
Quit being
kisses
messy
and the
over
hard
here.
eyes to Gabrielle
Jimmy
Union.
is a wild boy.
Dwayne Wade cut into him on social media.
Yeah, I seen that. That's what.
So where are
And
the
he
boundaries?
trying to go to Miami.
Wow.
That shit.
Yo,
What's going on? I don't know what's
Hey,
going
just
on.
much of a
it
risk.
seemed like from what the live is saying, niggas just it need to stop speaking on his wife.
Yeah,
Just like
right.
just
Yeah,
stop.
don't-
We already know what she is. We know what she is.
Kanye
If
look
you
like a
respect-
real fuck boy, but like I understand where he's coming
Because
from.
I'm not saying that women can't embrace their bodies anymore, but it's just like, I hate to say this, but if you have a husband or a boyfriend that you are committed to and you have respect for him, you know how some of your... never mind.
Let's move on.
Yeah, my head
Everybody
is-
send some prayers up to Kanye. And his,
Hey, stop,
mental health.
Kanye. Just stop.
Next.
What do you guys want to go to?
Brown versus the Board of Education.
Man, let's get into this Bill Cosby, man. Let's get into
This
it.
moment of silence.
Let's get into it.
Moment of silence. Let me start this over.
Brown versus the Board of Education is no longer the white person's problem. We've got to take the neighborhood back. We've got to
let
go
Cosby talk.
in there. Just is right around the corner. It's standing on the corner. It can't speak English. It doesn't want to speak English. I can't even talk the way these people talk. Why you ain't where you is? Go where?
I've heard of fucking enough.
Fuck Bill Cosby.
Fuck Bill Cosby. Facts. All right, we just gonna get right into it.
So let them know. Somebody just let them know
I ain't
what
like
the whole.
the nigga since like
Wait. Before you
Talk
get
that
into
shit.
it,
He's
let
a piece
them
of
know,
fucking trash.
Talk
Let
that
them know
shit.
why we're talking about Bill
We're
Cosby.
talking about Bill Cosby because he's going to jail.
He's in jail.
He deserves.
You going to jail now?
He deserves to be in there.
Why
Deserves.
is he going to jail? For people that don't know, for our listeners.
Because he likes to either have hard drugs with women and then have sex with them, or drop drugs in women's drinks and then have sex with them.
Can I start the discussion off on this?
He's a terrible person. He has also shitted on my entire generation for years.
Talk that shit.
I'm next after
Talk that
Slack.
factual
And
shit.
y'all niggas keep saying that he does so much for black people. I ain't seen the shit. I ain't seen it. Nigga get killed in Chicago. He got a knife. It's 4 cops on him. They killed this nigga, 17-year-old. They asked Cosby about it. You would think Dr. Huxtable is, you motherfuckers like the fanny bang all the time. Like he's somebody. He says, well, if he would have put the knife down, he wouldn't have got shot. So, 4 cops, McDonald's, a little knife, a little blade.
He was trying to buy NBC, bro.
Little blade.
Fuck all that.
Little blade. We shoot him. Bill Cosby says if he would have put the knife down, he would have got shot. Well,
There is some truth to that.
well, there is. But do I deserve to get shot?
no, of course not.
Or can
No,
I
no,
just
no.
be detained?
Yeah, or
Tasers,
Definitely
anything
tased.
like that. I haven't heard him speak out about any black youth being killed. All I know is this nigga donated some money to some HBCUs. He a fuck
has
boy.
an honorary
You sitting on my
degree.
generation for being
A different
named
world want that code, nigga.
Shaniqua and all this shit. You sitting on them for that, saying they gonna go to jail. Teen pregnancy is high because of the ghetto. Well, obviously, rape and drugging women is high because of you, Mr. Cosby. Obviously, that's why. And I fucking wish somebody could play this for you in your cell. You's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
You've been a piece of shit. I got a couple fucking what the fuck, like, bro?
like that.
Got a couple DUIs.
Get
You was shit on me for that.
We got to get that.
You
Get him.
was
We gotta
shit
get
on me
get him
for
on
that.
The soundboard.
But you drugging 60?
Get him.
It's like 60 women.
Get him.
Granted, some of y'all lying, but who the fuck cares? If it was one, if it was just
That's-
one
that's
woman,
too That's still too many.
One too many.
That's one too many.
too fucking many. You
Okay.
a piece of shit. Fuck Bill Cosby.
Go ahead,
That
Nelly
shit
Nels.
slap.
Ready for him to
Oh,
go?
yeah, nigga.
Bang.
So
Oh my god.
I don't have a white beater, but I do have a white T-shirt. So I'm on my Myles today.
Go crazy.
And Joe Budden. So
Go crazy.
Um,
You got the comb.
I have the comb. So starting from the tippy top.
The tippy top.
Because I have a list of things.
top
Because
on
I
the
was
top
at
of
work
top.
heated when I was talking to y'all about this. Because this first thing going on, when I did see his picture, it was one of like that. Damn, he really locked up. I can't believe this man. No, it's not no sympathy. I'm saying like I can't believe that like after all these years they done got his ass at the age of 81. Where is what they call him, the person, the Grand Reaper? Just give him his ticket to go right now. But
Nah, he need to.
What-
He need to get
chill.
some freedom.
Annoyed-
Nah, chill for a
what
minute.
annoyed
Take it for a minute,
me,
buddy.
what annoyed
Before I come
me
down and get you.
was his defense attorney said that because he is 81 and he is blind, legally blind, he is no threat to society when it comes to sexual assault anymore.
I saw that too.
So I said to myself, okay, so although he is 81, he still had this money. He still had all these accolades given to him just because of the name that he created on the Huxtable, which is only a fictional character. Yes, it was good to see a two-parent black household that were doing wonderful things in the community, but that does not make it matters to who he is as a person. You have to separate who Bill Cosby is and what is Cliff Huxtable. Let's just clear that right there. The issue that I had was, despite of him being 81 and legally blind, he still lived his life as if he didn't have no remorse. And these women, I'm pretty sure, was definitely suffering from PTSD from this shit. Like we can't, you can't do that. And the fact that he only got 3 to 10 years because of the fact that he's 81. Granted, I'm glad that he has some time put against him, but why is it that drug dealers get 20 to 25 and this nigga fucking raped somebody and not only raped them, drugged them to do so? And then it does go back to the guy Brock Turner, the swimmer that only got 3 months. Yeah, I'm coming for him too. Cause I just can't believe that our justice system is really give people a slap on the wrist when it comes to this. And then, although with Bill Cosby, his first night, someone did throw a stale hot dog bun at him.
Where did y'all get this info from?
I heard it from Breakfast Club, and I thought it was real because it was very funny. I laughed at work.
It's funny. Think about it.
If you guys didn't know this, the Breakfast Club is Charnel's favorite.
Facts.
So
facts. That's her favorite podcast.
That's her favorite shit.
That's her favorite shit. That's her source of information.
Hey, Breakfast Club, y'all better send this check. Cause y'all getting a lot of, you hear me?
A lot of plugs.
And the reason being is because a lot of the times when we have our topic list, they be going over it. So I'd be like, oh, okay, let me go fact check. But no, for real, like, back to what I was saying. He was just a horrible individual, and I just can't believe that some of the people, they were just saying, like, oh, they're coming for his money or coming for his money. Fuck all of that. No, they're not. This really happened. 60 women ain't gonna just come together and just say, he raped me and he drugged me.
Shout out to Boosie.
But like, I don't know. And like, and then Rudas made a good point because half of these people was just talking about him a couple months ago about how he just a horrible person. Now he got 3 to 10 years and they see his mug, they feel bad for him.
So many people who fuck with him, and I don't know why.
That
shit is weird.
Okay, let's go.
I'm gonna make this short and sweet, man.
Go crazy.
Fuck Bill Cosby. As my baby Tyrell just started his rant off with.
That's his baby.
First of all, I want to say the black. Well, I'm not even gonna say the black.
Shout out to Bert and Ernie.
It just shocks me.
Which one is which?
Hey, I'm Bert. All right. Look. So it just shocks me that the majority of people that are defending Bill Cosby are on his side, or they're saying free Bill, or they don't have to do him like that. Keep him. It's women, and that's the wildest shit ever to me. You are.
I've been arguing with women all week about this. It's crazy,
right? And they're really adamant about all these free Bill. If Harvey Weinstein or if all these other white figures that's been accused of something similar ain't in jail, then Bill Cosby. That's the dumbest shit I ever heard of in my life. He needs to be freed. He needs to be walking free because he's 81. First of all, I fuck in the dark. You don't need your sight to fuck. As long as he got a dick, he can have sex.
Ask Stevie Wonder.
That's
how many girls he done felt.
So him being 81 of old age, I don't want to hear that shit. His mug shot, him looking all sad. You shouldn't have been raping and drugging them people. I don't have no sympathy for this person, but people are so adamant, and I'm just trying to figure out where they're getting their energy from.
Dr. Huxtable.
Months, not even months ago.
That show was not that.
A year or two ago.
That's it.
This time last year, they was making hella memes and jokes and all this type of shit on Bill Cosby head. Just peel. It's just crazy how the black community turned. Everything is a joke at one point. You know what I'm saying? Now that he's convicted, oh man, that's bold. They shouldn't do him like that. First of all, 3 to 10 years is a light sentence. Fuck the fact that he's old. Like you said, even though it was 60, and I'm gonna play the devil's advocate. I honestly don't feel like all 60 were legitimate, but even like we just spoke to earlier, 1 is too many. You know what I'm saying? Period. If you drug and rape one woman, 3 to 10 years, that's light, my dog. That's light no matter how old you are. Period. So all these people saying that they on Bill Cosby side or he's black, we need to try to we all know the justice system fucked up. We all know that. Period. That goes without saying. You don't need to get on your fucking soapbox and preach that shit every day because we know. We fucking know.
But it's been great
at the
for
same
him,
time,
the
thing is, bro, you gotta you can't let nobody skate because of the same. If they committed a crime, that's the dumbest shit in the fucking world.
Why is it that like, all right, well, since this white guy's free, then Cosby should be free instead of since Cosby is locked up, then this guy should be locked up too.
Exactly.
All these niggas need to go to jail.
Period. A crime is a crime.
I'm just confused that because people really
the NBC thing.
No.
Me too.
I'm really confused.
I was confused about people's really. It's
as far as like because
NBC.
everybody had jokes like this shit was weird to me.
Wait, excuse me. I just want to shout out my people on my live.
I was trying to buy Nickelodeon.
They say shout out to Steve, Rhonda, and Mike. Go ahead, crack.
No, I was just saying, like,
It's
it's
good, man. We got one view.
weird.
Oh, it went off. That's why.
That last year, like Q was saying, like everybody was just making jokes. Like I guess they didn't think he was really going to jail. So once the sentencing comes down, then it was like this weird shift. I was like, I thought we was all on the same page with like Bill Cosby. Nigga. Like we was
I did too. I thought everybody.
Bro, it was so many memes, bro. Like,
That's
No,
what I'm saying.
that's
I
what
thought
I'm
everybody
saying. Like I
just
thought
knew
we
he
was all like,
was just
yeah,
waiting.
hey man,
Thought
you
we
get
was waiting
locked
for him
up.
to go
This
to
nigga was
jail.
tripping. Like you know what I'm saying, putting pops and shit.
Shout out
That's
to
what I'm
Westbrook.
saying. People flake like a motherfucker, bro. That is just ridiculous how.
And then
We
what
as
the
black
fuck?
people
like,
gotta do better.
I'm
We gotta
confused.
educate
I'm
ourselves
confused.
more,
Like
man.
what has Bill
have to.
Cosby? Like I understand. Like this nigga's an entertainer
Please tell
at
me,
the end
Eric.
of the
Please
day.
tell
Like
me Eric's on live right now because Eric
not
said,
online.
okay.
I just
he
wanna
knew
know-
what the topic was because he still ain't answered my question to tell me what Bill Cosby has done for the black community because he said he's a staple in our black community.
No,
We need
he's
to leave him
not.
alone because he's
he
an
was
amazing
shitting
man
on us. He
and
was
he's a legend.
shitting
And Eric
on
usually
us
wrong about most things.
All right,
for-
so hold on.
for
All
how long?
So the only thing I know, I've been
Years.
talking a lot of shit, bro.
Years.
The only thing is like about the shitting on our generation type of thing. Our generation is not the best, but it's not. My thing is, I don't like how
You
they
can
try
say that
shit on
about any
us.
generation.
But I was about to say that because their generation wasn't shit either.
That's what
You know what I'm saying? So I get that. My only
Go ahead.
when we was talking earlier, he was like, we kind of feel the same way. I've been saying the same shit about Hugh Hefner for the longest,
bro.
Facts.
Yes.
Facts.
and I feel like a lot of the shit that's going on with Cosby.
Everybody
went
look at me
on
like I'm weird when
at
I
his
say
fucking
that.
mansion.
I remember.
I remember a lot of
I
shit,
remember
you feel
posting
me?
something on Facebook.
And my only problem, my only issue is there's so many out here in the world.
Yeah.
So many.
So many what?
Hugh Hefner, lucky
Bill Cosby.
Hugh Hefner's
Hugh
lucky he
Hefner.
died before this Me Too
Go
movement
ahead.
really got
Morgan
popular.
Freeman's up next, right? Yes
Come
or
on,
no?
come on.
No, I'm asking a question, seriously.
Hopefully
That was
not
one
for
case.
stupid
That
comment.
was
Yo.
one.
And
I
she
wouldn't be
reached with
surprised
that.
because.
But go ahead.
once
Finish
I
up.
hear
Finish.
something-
Finish your
Because
point.
my thing goes
I'm
back
not surprised by any of them, but I hope not for
Rape
that.
culture is so different now.
to so many. Rhonda said so many. My thing is, back in that generation, because again, I didn't know about what you tell me. It happened in what, 05?
04.
04? So my thing is,
Then
back,
more after that.
back when, like the picture I posted today, they probably accepted the shit.
But
So,
that even still, it's
no,
still
I'm
make
not.
it right.
I'm not taking it. It's not right. But my thing is, he probably fucked up thinking that shit was sweet and everything was cool. And he was
Well,
like,
no,
you know
if
what?
you got to slip something in somebody's
So
drink,
what-
then you know.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. So I feel like he fucked up with
No,
that because
you-
in his time, I feel like everybody was just drugging it up and having sex. So he's like, oh, let
I
me
feel
see
like
how
that
this shit
was. Yeah,
work.
I
You know
I
what
feel
I'm
like that
saying?
was part of. That's
That
why
was,
the
but
whole
he-
60.
No,
I
it's
can't
not the
say
whole.
that.
No, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
that's what I'm saying.
But he
But-
said he would buy Quaaludes in order to have sex
Yeah.
with women, and called him and Hugh used to call them thigh openers together.
What
is
Rick
they
Ross
used to
saying
call
his
them.
shit?
Slip Molly all on their drink.
Yeah, he's
She ain't
terrible.
even know it.
Yeah, but
Hey,
anybody's
they
yet
done swept that under the.
anybody's
Let's get that out of here.
But anybody's
You feel
yet
me?
to come forward and say that
Let's
that
see
has
who
happened.
else.
So until then, I don't
Percocet.
know.
What is
I
Percocet? The
still-
perks and shit.
Now, I just want to make this clear. If they're asking for it, if they are aware, and if it's a mutual type of relationship to where y'all been fucking around before, even if y'all
Having
haven't
drugs
fucked around
together don't
before,
mean we about to have sex together.
Yeah, and I
That's
was just
true,
about to speak on that.
Don't mean
That's
that.
what I'm saying. Even if that's the case, he spoke and said, yeah, obviously we all know that he put them in a drink for them not to know it, but he spoke and said, yeah, they didn't really, it was something in between consent and, not having like.
That's how
What?
nasty niggas always.
That's-
explain
that's-
shit.
Let me go
that's
on some
sick.
of my cot.
Yeah.
That's
So we
sick.
He
got-
said he
Fuck.
digital
We was
penetrated
all-
someone.
So we got Fat
that's-
Mike on here. He say they think it's a conspiracy against Cosby as a black man with influence, but I also think
That's what they
wait.
want. That's
but
what
I
they want
think
it to be.
Cosby put himself in those situations at the end of the day. Rhonda says a few of them ladies definitely threw themselves at him, but most of them probably didn't.
Stop blaming the
Wait.
women.
Y'all not letting me finish.
no.
They said some of them didn't. So
No,
again,
you can't say most. Like, niggas,
But
like
you know,
that's such an
even if
arbitrary ass.
even if
like,
some of them, I just want to say one thing, and I swear I'm just gonna say nothing else.
Go ahead.
Even if some of the women did put themselves in the position to maybe they just wanted to suck a little dick for some money. Understand that. But it
then he
goes to
just
a
kept
whole,
going.
it
Then he
goes
just-
to a
he just
whole
wouldn't
different
stop.
thing
He just
when you
wouldn't
putting
stop.
drugs in they drink and they don't know,
Pudding
and you're
pops
having
wouldn't
sex
stop.
with them that they're not consenting. Even if she did go over there to be freaky, kiss on him, give him a massage, even suck his dick, if she
I'm
never
so
said that you can have
irritated.
sex with her, that's still fucking rape. Period.
Can I say something?
Fucking
This is
period.
I
And you
hate
giving them
this.
drugs
I
in order to
hate
sway
this.
their opinion on
That's-
things.
that's
Thank you. And I hate this with a passion. Can you stop victim blaming
look at
people? Like, that's not cool. Stop victim blaming. It don't matter if she walk around here with her ass hanging out. If she don't say yes, we can have sex, and you don't fucking touch her. Stop victim. That's why a lot of
Wait,
women
hold
don't
on, wait.
come
people
out.
do
I'm
that
gonna
shit,
play
too.
the devil's
Here's the
advocate.
thing.
Hold on,
Like,
wait. Let me
no,
go.
don't
ahead.
touch her.
Go ahead.
So my thing is, because
I
Rhonda
got
said the
something
same
for that,
thing.
but I agree.
Why are y'all taking away that these females aren't taking drugs already? Like I get it.
I
Wait.
never.
Wait. I
just
get it
said
because it's not on him to give them the drugs. But what if they kicked it before and she like, yeah, put this in there and I'm good. You know what I'm saying? Then the next day he already got this set up. And
That's
it's
two
like-
different situations, though. You
But
said
how
I
do
don't
we
think
know?
women was really
How do
taking
we know,
Quaaludes
though?
on
I mean,
a
I feel
daily
like
basis.
consent-
Cocaine,
consent
yeah,
It's
but
kind of like, I think there needs to be a bigger discussion about what is consent, like right now, like
Yeah.
because
consent
Bro,
is if
just ask,
That
are
is-
you? Hey, look.
hey,
if you and your right.
I'm saying,
No lie. I
It's
done
not
told y'all
consent
niggas
if
I
you
done
have to sneak a
been on
fucking-
top and asked like, hey, are
If
you
you
sure
have to put a
you
fucking
wanna
drug
do
in their
this?
drink without knowing, it's fucking rape. Period. Rather they, honestly, even if they said, yeah, we might be fucking tonight, but if you do some shit and they don't know about it, put some drug in their drink
feel
to
like
sway
y'all
their.
let
But I'm
them-
saying,
listen,
there's
I
been
feel
too
like
many-
them grab
there's
the
been-
mic.
there's been-
Exactly.
Hold on.
Let them grab the
It's
mic.
been too many stigmas like placed behind like what drugs are and
Yes,
sex,
yes.
like all of these things. We have to get to a point in time where we have an honest conversation about those things, so we can get to the point in time where
And I
this
feel
isn't
like
an issue.
y'all really forgetting what generation. Again, Bill Cosby deserves. He needs to be where he's going.
Give a fuck
No,
what
'cause I
generation
feel
it
Let's
was,
keep
bro.
that
I
pushing.
understand.
But I
Still
do want to
don't
put
make it right.
how many times Charnel? What episode was that when we was talking about the girl who lied and said she got raped? What
She should
episode
get
was
thrown
that?
under the jail.
So we do have to take that in consideration that a lot of these females are trying to set people up to the position where they are getting money, lying about the drugs that they already take to get. You know what I'm saying? Like, go ahead.
So what I was gonna say was like, yes, in that situation, this is
I got
the
some
issue.
responses. Give me
No,
the fucking
again,
cone.
we not
Give
even
me the
on
fucking
Cosby.
cone.
By the way,
Yeah, I know. So
Okay.
what I'm about
Give me
to
the
say
cone.
is
I'm
like
a
when we
fucking Cosby.
referring back to the that girl that lied about getting raped.
Mm-hmm.
That's the issue. There's so many people out here like that one bad apple can ruin it for other women that are potentially actually out here getting raped. So just because of one bad apple does not mean that the other rest
facts.
are not about to get, sexually assaulted. Now, back in the day, the rape culture as it is now wasn't evident back then because like I said,
They weren't speaking
they
up.
weren't speaking about that stuff. And on top of that, they thought it was normal. Like, yes, back in the day, cocaine and heroin was prominent. People back there was always on that stuff. But that was when they were doing voluntarily. If you put in, Quaaludes, eye openers, whatever you call it, if you put that in their drink, they're allowing themselves to not be who they really are. Because on cocaine, they may be somewhat coherent, but that type of drug, come on now.
No, I feel like it's got to be a drug conversation because like
It is a drug
because you can't. I don't feel like that's fair to be like, well, if this is a drug like that they be used to, you know what I'm saying, like compared to like this drug that they not used to, it's like this
we gonna do 5
situation,
more
dog.
minutes on this.
Yeah, like this whole situation, like I just feel like it should be. Go ahead.
I just want one thing, and I'm done.
Go ahead.
So my thing, what's the difference between alcohol and drugs? Is one like
Could talk about that.
because my question is,
Alcohol is
I
a
know
drug.
a lot of females that swear to God that they don't remember shit after they drunk. So it's like
No times that I don't remember shit after I'm drunk. So
it's just, go ahead, bro.
So
I don't
all
got
That's
to
why
right
I'm
now,
talking
bro.
about the consent.
so
shit.
all that stuff need to get talked about.
Yes, bro, because it's
It's-
just like, okay, you took this pill, but this drink might fuck you up even more than
You
that
gotta,
whole
bro.
ass
You
pill.
gotta know as a man when you need to get yourself out of a fucking situation. Because I know for a fact we done took ourselves out of situations like, she a bit too fucked up. I'ma get out of here. You know what
And
I'm
I
saying?
wish more men
I'ma
thought
get
like
outta
that.
here.
Just because a woman is drunk doesn't mean that's a free pass for you to get whatever you want
And I
to
was
do.
just
Even
about
if
to
she-
say that.
even
That
if
don't
she
mean,
try, you gotta be like,
even if
I don't know.
even if she voluntarily took that drug, there was no that doesn't automatically give consent. Even if she that's
Nah.
you gotta that's not
If right
consent,
now,
bro.
And
if
that's
somebody
why
give
I
me
just-
7
shouts
shots
to the lie.
of liquor, I know I'm gonna be drunk because I don't drink. But just because you give me 7 shots, I mean I'm opening my legs to you. So
Well,
don't
I-
touch me.
Hoping Famil gives you 7 shots.
Nah, I'm
You know,
talking about
man.
just in
All right,
general.
so you know, yeah.
All I gotta say is,
But see
and
that-
look,
And
I
Q,
got
listen,
one
you're
more
done,
thing
Q.
to say.
You
No,
done.
one
Yo,
more thing to say.
got something to say.
You gon' and not
me the
like
cone.
she said, stop victim
fucking
shaming
cone.
because
We might have to go longer,
you not
bro.
about to
I'm
say
sorry,
Ebony getting invited to junior party.
Thank
and
you.
oh,
'Cause
she
she a
put herself in
stripper.
that situation.
Yeah.
No, she
That don't
didn't.
mean
Because-
she
no,
deserves to get
didn't.
raped.
No, she
Yeah,
didn't.
yeah,
Because
yeah,
one,
yeah.
she
About to
was
speak
going.
on
She was
that.
going for a job.
Speak on that.
But
Go
she
ahead,
put
sir.
herself in that situation.
About to speak
What did
on
he
that.
call her when she walked
That's
in?
that's different. Y'all know how y'all always tell me that's
That's the
different.
same
That's
thing.
different.
No, that
Because
is
she went to
different.
work.
Yeah.
This is my thing. If I just got done doing the damn show and you, I want to come to the room, blah 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 blah. One, you're setting yourself up. So now you have to think about what you going to this room for after hours.
That's exactly what I'm saying. People
That's- but
saying
that's
like if
different,
you've
though,
been put
because
in that
Ebony went to
situation,
Speak
work.
on that. Let me speak
And her
on that.
job was to be a stripper. She's a
let me
stripper.
speak on that.
She's getting money
So
off.
she's
But-
getting money off
So you
that.
telling me it's no difference
look,
than
man.
I'm a singer, I'm a rapper, whatever, and you just want to come to my room for what? So now
Facts.
it's on men to be like, first of all, before we go up there, this is what the fuck about to happen.
Yes.
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 But look,
Yes.
Why the fuck do you want to come to my room after my concert anyway?
they
You
can't
ain't
just
got-
want to chill.
No, fuck
bro,
out of
no,
here. No.
Bro,
No.
bro. There are
That's
countless.
Wow,
there
are you
countless-
serious?
There are countless.
Don't do this
artists.
because we on camera, bro.
Bro,
No.
Because-
there are countless
Shit.
artists right now
Let me get off
that
this
have
shit, bro.
women
Done.
signing things before coming into the room.
Exactly.
Okay, so look, you
About
have
to
to
choke,
sign.
bro.
You
About to
have to
choke.
sign something before you come in the room. You should start doing that. If y'all see what's happening to Bill Cosby, Harvey Weinstein, all these people, if I was a like famous artist right now, you gotta sign some shit before you come in my room.
Remember that episode
You
Dave
gotta
Chappelle
sign some
when
shit.
he had him sign that
yeah,
that
booty
contract?
call,
Now, as far as the victim shaming, all right, there needs to be more discussion around telling young ladies how to keep themselves out of certain positions. All right, it's certain places I ain't going to party no more.
Period.
All right. Now, if I go to this party, do I deserve to get shot? No. But do I also know that it's a risk that I might get shot?
Of course.
Yeah. All right. So I don't deserve it, but I know that it might run a risk. So there needs to be more conversation around the prevention. So it was a story of a young lady that got flew out by a photographer or something. Photographer, I don't think anything ended up happening, at least in my story. He tried. All right. And then, like, pretty much left her stranded there when she didn't want to, like, have sex with him. But it's kind of like, okay, you probably
He
should
on
have
my live, by the
already
way.
known. You should have
somebody
known
bring you
that
out.
was going to occur. But
Certain
that
people-
shouldn't, you know what I'm saying? But somebody got to tell her, like, hey,
But
don't do this.
This-
You
when
don't
you
put
chase-
yourself,
no,
don't put
when
yourself
you
in that
like
position.
that's a little bit different
can't
too
be
because
gullible,
you know
Y'all
when
grown
we
as
went out
fuck.
to LA for that fry shit, you see what certain people will do to get to a certain point. Like
And we didn't let you
Yeah.
go alone.
yeah,
What
that's
up, E?
that's but I'm saying like her mind state.
Damn, LA. We going to have to tell
Yeah,
y'all
that
the LA story.
that was a fry.
That
So
was,
again,
that
hold
might,
on.
yeah, that might.
because that's a
I want to tell
illustration.
that story.
It ain't even about that. So I'm gonna take it to Michigan State, bro.
Hey.
We was drinking heavy.
Okay.
And even before I got to state, we was drinking heavy, but up there it was different.
Okay.
I stopped drinking because I felt like it was to the point where anybody could have beat the fuck out of me or robbed me.
Right.
As an adult, I chose to stop that shit.
Yeah.
So now, I just shouted y'all out. One,
Men don't think
Women.
they got to stop. That's the problem.
y'all strong, independent. Y'all can think for yourself
Gotta be
now.
more responsible.
So I feel like
Not saying
I
it's your
hold
fault.
y'all accountable to speak out more. And I feel like y'all have brothers, y'all have fathers way more than y'all had back then to speak on these kind of issues.
We
So it's
changing
like,
that, Cosby. My generation,
Now-
nigga. My generation is changing that.
y'all have us to come to. If anything ever happened to you, Charnel, I feel like you have a lot of men around you that you could come to and say, this is what's happening right now.
Well, do it live.
Because I'm gonna fight for all of y'all. Period.
Do it
so
live.
now it's to the point where you shouldn't be taking these drugs. You shouldn't be going to certain places with people that you don't know. Yeah. Fuck that this dude making all this money and he an entertainer. Blah 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 blah.
Don't
Stop
be by
that
yourself.
shit, bro.
And I think what you just said,
stranger danger.
Yeah, that's real.
I think it's the difference between telling a person, you know what, I hate that it's happened to you, but at the same time, I hate that you even went there because you put yourself in a situation and then they saw you in a vulnerable state. It doesn't look where we're at, but I'm still going to support you. That's a big difference from saying, well, you knew better than what you did. You should never went over there. True. So then look.
And that's
I
my
think it's a
bro,
difference.
I got a daughter. You know what I'm saying? I got a daughter. So in trying to explain these things, you have to lay out
you got a shot
all the intents. No, it ain't even that, because there's gonna be times where it's like, all right, I'm not going to be around like all the time. So I need to let you know as early as possible. You need to know all the intents. It could be this, it could be that, it could be this. You need to know what you need to be doing on your own, because there is like, it's always a two-way street. I understand like there is a power shift or like someone taking power from a person, but there is a two-way street.
It's always choices.
That leads you up to that actual point.
To that point. Right now with my nephew, I'm teaching this nigga. Like, bro, you gotta understand that these girls can get your ass into some trouble.
I tell my team that. I swear to God, I have to have a meeting with them
fast, bro. Because you know what I'm saying? I go through his phone to see what's up, and I'm like, look, bro, you sending these like little topless pics and shit like that, fresh out the shower. One of her parents see that, and these niggas want to like cause sexual harassment. It could go left. I said, for some reason, not you, niggas with daughters be very angry and violent towards young men who do shit to their daughters. All right? So at that point, I mean, we done seen it on camera where niggas done came up to schools and just beat the shit out of kids and shit. I'm like, what if you leave in school one day, her daddy run up and beat your ass because you sent a dick pic or something to her? We gonna have to fuck dog up. We are.
It's gonna be even
I'm not gonna allow that to happen. I'm like, I'm not gonna allow that to happen. I'm like, your mama gonna fucking flip out.
So
your grandmother. So I said it's gonna go left because now we in some real shit.
So now that you brought that up,
now
that
we in
even
some
makes
real
me
shit.
even question it even more, because now we never heard about nobody running up on Michael Jackson, nobody running up on Bill Cosby, or even they people and shit like that. Everything be straight to the money. Right?
Right.
And in our minds, we ain't even thinking about court shit.
Right.
When shit come up like that. So now it's like, is this really happening, bro? But go ahead. We good.
No.
Anybody got anything else?
No. I did want to say this also. All you motherfuckers that want Trump locked up or you want Kavanaugh not to be superior. No, I'm saying, listen. Because it was a lot. I don't know if y'all seen this press conference that Trump just had.
I ain't watched all of it.
I
seen snippets.
I got you.
Okay. I just want to say, if you look at Bill Cosby and you're all on this shit where you want to make all these excuses, don't be on that same shit with Trump then. Like, just because he's Trump, just because he's white, like, you keep that same energy. Like, be consistent all across the board, because the same
Victor
people.
Ortiz.
Yeah, because
like, for him.
Yeah, like, because everybody like, hey, Bill Cosby this, Bill Cosby that. It don't sound too much different than actually from what I've heard about Trump. Like, if you're calling for him to be in that shit, like, Bill Cosby's in it, just deal with it.
All right, I have two things after this. So
Bang.
say Bill Cosby, never mind. Just say 10 years later, she comes out and say, "Oh, I was joking." What do you guys do?
I think she's. Hold on, I think
admitted to doing that.
Because I actually seen a story about
the one that she's going, the one that he's going
higher
down for.
Power told him to take this fall, type of thing.
Well,
we don't know if those type of things really be happening.
Look, the one that the chick that he going down for, I don't really believe her story. But my thing is, this is why I keep saying, I know he did it to one of them.
No, he said he admitted. He said.
Yeah, I know he did it to one
Okay,
of
so
them.
now
So that's the
Once
thing.
he said
I
he had
have
the pills on him.
I have iconic asshole, Mr. Eric. He said he has represented black people excellence or displayed it for years, giving back to charities and schools.
What charities,
I'm
bro?
saying,
People lie
What
all
charities?
the time.
What
So
charities?
go ahead, Kenley.
What charities?
I just
What fucking
he
charities?
gave to
'Cause when
charity,
I
you
Google,
gonna let this man
when I
slide
Google what has Bill
Shout out to
Cosby
Google.
done for black
Send us that
people,
check, Google.
there are fucking
What is
countless
Bill Cosby?
articles on how he shits on the culture. You are the type of person, Eric, that he was shit on.
Eric.
So just remember that. You are that type of person, bro, that he was shit on.
Uh-oh,
Can
Charnel
I
got
say
something. Go
something?
crazy.
Wait. Let
Everybody dance.
Go ahead.
No, because like I said earlier, and I don't think the iconic asshole was tuned in.
Oh, shit.
But do your fucking research, Eric.
Can we please separate Bill Cosby from Cliff Huxtable?
Yes.
And
That
separate
that's
guns
like
from
a
Amari
man
Hart
fit
with too, man.
should know
Yeah, that's very true.
character.
This nigga's not good.
Yes. I will tell you this. Bill Cosby created a show that definitely highlighted the black community just because we never really saw two black parents in the house that were both
Shout out to
were
George and
doctors
Wheezy.
and all that stuff. You know, growing up in good times, the Jeffersons.
Yeah,
it was good to really
Shout
see
out to
them.
Florence.
Yes, it was really good to see us black people not just struggling, we was surviving. But that does not mean that Bill Cosby is that same person.
Yeah, fuck out of here with all
Like,
that.
we have to
Eric
stop
responded?
doing that.
Has Eric said anything
Just
yet?
because you give something
Fucking
to charity, it doesn't mean you're a good person. Like, can
Thank
we
you.
stop that? Like, can we
Because
stop?
guess
like,
what? He
like,
just signed his name on it, but that doesn't mean that he's.
All right, so speaking of jail,
Turn on the Cosby.
Suge Knight,
oh, go ahead, Nelly Nell. Jeez.
shit.
Suge Knight is getting his good
man.
karma. That's what I'm saying.
Good
Yeah,
karma.
Suge. I ain't even got Suge need to go to jail, man. He done did a lot.
He hung Vanilla Ice off a cliff.
Hey, dog done did a lot. He done did a lot.
Who cares?
Man. He done did a lot. He done did a lot.
I,
Now,
So
I
nobody-
want to.
wait, what?
All right, so I want to know this.
Shook.
I want to know this. All right, because I also been.
So we're
going
gonna sit here and act like Suge didn't bring us death row? Are you guys serious
I want
right
to.
now?
I want to.
Are you gonna sit here and tell me that Suge didn't protect?
I want to talk about this, man. We really, honestly, like, let's sit and think about it, and let's think about it.
No.
My man's really needs to go to jail for 4 years for spitting in the pizza. 4.
Wait, hold on.
Four.
Don't disrespect Suge Knight.
4. Fuck
Yeah,
Suge.
hold up.
4 though.
The fuck? No,
4.
no. We're not about to do that.
No,
bro.
people been telling me that he does deserve 4 years, and they really agree. Somebody
First of
told
all-
me he deserves 6, and I only look.
So wait, y'all against this?
No, if my man's look, check me out. That shit is disgusting, and we already know I would probably beat the shit out of dog. But if the cops would have came and said, "Do you want to press charges on dude for spitting in your pizza?"
It
I'm
always
like,
be motherfuckers
well,
that ain't never
nah,
been to jail.
I wouldn't
or,
want to.
or prison saying
He
lock
didn't
the
have
nigga up.
his spit was
Listen,
clean. They
listen,
checked him. His
listen.
spit clean. Y'all want to face 4?
First of all,
4
I'm gonna say this.
prison?
The worst thing anybody can ever do to me, and again, this don't got shit to do with nobody else, but is you spit on me, bro. That's the worst shit. You
Okay,
can
but
ever
do you
beat the
want
shit
him
out
to
of
go
that.
to prison?
Bye. I don't
Who's
care.
going to prison?
I'm not going.
serious?
I'm not going to send you to prison.
No, but
if-
That's the
if-
that,
if
no. That's
That's
the
the-
main thing. That's the main point.
I can't talk about this.
You not gonna
You
sue
want him to go?
I had a fight at the Palace for that shit. I done had plenty of fights for that shit, bro.
No, I understand.
Like,
no.
Fucking
Bro, I think
gosh, bro.
Slap.
So now you're gonna spit in my
4
fucking food.
years, man.
no.
We going
say 2 years.
You gotta
I'm just
understand
saying,
that like
like-
you're altering his life for spit. Nigga, somebody done spit in our shit or did some dirty shit
He
to our
shouldn't.
food
I'll
before.
take it back. He shouldn't go to jail. He shouldn't go to jail.
No, that's
They
my
should do-
only point.
I'ma take it
Like
back.
jail is not. That's
I
not
don't think
It's
jail.
not-
Yeah, I
it's
don't
not
think
that
jail is
necessary.
suitable for that shit.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy.
I agree.
Up to 4.
And
that
that's
shit is
that's tough for
insane.
me to say, but I really thought about it.
Up to 4.
I agree. He should.
He
we
should
done-
definitely.
we
just
done
do
all
some
been put in
community
cuffs
service
before.
or some
He
shit.
shouldn't.
Like
go.
we done all
Up to 4.
Like,
Fuck.
That's a long time.
for 4 years.
Yeah.
Like that shit is insane.
That's crazy.
But that
That's
is
insane, bro.
That's the worst shit. I'd rather you blow my shit
mean,
out.
niggas
No, it's
niggas is saying at least.
I beat the shit out of
Niggas,
somebody.
somebody just said 2.5. Why do y'all think he needs to go to prison?
That's what I'm saying. Have you ever been
for
to jail?
spitting
Has
in
any-
fucking food prison?
Have anybody?
Go talk to your families who in jail, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
My
Have you
fucking
ever-
uncle don't even think that shit. He like, what?
What?
Nelly
Like,
Nell?
that shit is crazy.
What do you have to say?
That's nuts. Y'all niggas.
Crowd,
is-
it's already overcrowded in jail.
No, I
Bro,
don't
I'm tired of
think-
niggas talking about how the justice system is fucked up for
And
black
then
people,
saying
and y'all
dumb
fucking
shit
black
like that.
motherfuckers want this nigga to go to jail
Hold
for
on.
4 years for some stupid shit like that.
Talk that
Yeah.
shit.
Y'all niggas is
It
dumb
don't add
as
up
hell, bro.
because
That shit's
Cosby only
stupid.
got 3 to 10.
Bruh,
So
if
that's why
Cosby
I
get
don't
out
know.
before this nigga who spit in
The
some
bitch
food,
that shot my
Pretty
man's
fucked
in his
up.
apartment got fired and can appeal for her job. Ain't even.
Oh, we ain't
that
gonna
shit
talk
is
about
right.
Cosby.
That's what I'm
Talk about
saying.
a
Like
nigga.
All right,
the
wait,
only
wait.
people
Nelly
that
Nell,
say
go ahead.
that ain't had
And
no-
y'all the
I
same
would-
niggas.
No
Hold
issues
on,
with
y'all the
legal
same niggas that was shitting on me about talking shit about Triple X Tentacion because he's 20 and he done did stupid shit like drugs and beat on women and bash gay people. But this nigga spitting fucking food at the age of 20. But y'all niggas was just on my head about bashing dog.
Saying
The
about you,
fuck
Otis.
up.
Saying about
Just
you,
shut the
Otis.
fuck up. Go ahead. Y'all niggas.
I just don't
Jail,
think
jail ain't no
pathetic.
joke, bro. Like,
Yeah.
sending niggas to jail. over-
jail. Jail is definitely not the answer for something like that because after
Just a good ass.
it's just not just because the institutional breakdown that it does. Like I don't think he deserves that. I think he could get a year.
He shouldn't go to
service.
jail.
But a year is pushing it because I will say this: spit on someone isn't assault if you spit on them. But if you spit on somebody's food and they checking it was clean, he don't have anything to pass.
That's why I was asking, what's the charges?
So it's just like, why did he deserve to go to jail?
He spit so they wanted to see if he had a.
You should get on the mic,
They
sir.
wanted to see if he had a disease. Which if he had,
Yeah,
if he had
90
a
days
disease,
would be
he should go to jail.
Yeah.
If he had a disease. Once
Yeah,
they
if
test
there's
him, he
any
have a
harm.
disease. Okay, well, get this nigga
Any
misdemeanor
harm
or something
done,
like
yeah.
that.
Fire
bro.
him, put him on probation for house arrest for a couple of months,
And the
move
nigga had the
him back
audacity.
home.
The nigga had the
Definitely
audacity to ask me, "Do I hold people who make my food to a high standard?" And if you people hold anybody in the food industry to a high standard, I for one, sir, think you're a dumbass.
No,
And
no,
this
no,
is
no,
Little
no, no,
Caesars
no,
that
that's
we
not the
talking
case.
about.
No, I disagree
Someone-
with you.
I don't, bro, because I know
you
the
hold
stories.
people, if
I
you
know the
hold
stories.
people that work in fast food restaurants to a high standard, you're a fucking dummy. But it is some high class restaurant, 5-star.
All right, well,
that's
you
supposed to
know
give
we
you
not
that shit.
talking about
But you said the food
5-star.
industry, though.
Okay,
You said
so
the food
somebody
industry.
just
Shit, even
said-
them.
We got a comment.
In that high class
Yo,
restaurant,
we got a
nigga
comment.
back there scratching
We
his
have a
nuts.
comment. Someone said spitting
Making
in
your
food
souffle.
is a health violation.
Just
Either way,
seen
his
Jayla
ass
Fox.
needs some judicial punishment.
It's only a felony here in Ohio. Y'all shut the fuck up. Michigan got
would-
some
And
Why
let's
is
get
stupid
off of
laws.
that
Why?
bullshit. Like there ain't a bunch of bullshit ass laws that exist. Like get the fuck out.
Why
of
does
here.
he need prison time?
Why
to
does he need
spit in
prison
somebody's
time
food?
for spitting in
Y'all
someone's
niggas is
food?
upset.
Because y'all not know what
Jeez.
being in prison
Thousand
do to
on my
someone
head
mentally,
is
especially for someone to be
disrespect.
20 years old for spitting somebody's food. He gonna be in jail. People that did some real ass crimes.
What you in here for, little nigga?
Spit us some food.
Right, spitting the hot and ready.
Spit on some food.
Not even an extra most
Hey,
best.
you heard this little nigga? It's like I don't think he like.
Not
no.
even the extra most best.
Talk that.
I said no.
extra
I don't
most
hold a
best
nigga who
shit.
makes hot and readies that's 20 years old at Comerica Park to a high
And
standard.
I hate people that
No,
say
I
that
don't. I don't.
if that's a health violation, he needs to be locked up.
Somebody said
That
send
minuscule
everybody
ass
from
shit.
Popeyes to jail then because they had roaches.
Facts.
Damn.
Like, what the fuck? I hate people.
It was
Shit.
harm. I
fuck is
really
the
feel
soundboard
like
at?
My nigga.
Right, I really feel
the
like-
the meat that you're buying in the
Hey,
grocery store,
listen.
them niggas should go to jail. Y'all niggas better go do your
Exactly.
research.
Listen.
All right, I done took food
Exactly.
Hey,
classes.
Let me talk to you.
They raising chickens in 2 weeks.
I was
out the egg.
I was
y'all
on,
eating them.
I was on X videos.
Fuck outta here.
And the things that go on at Popeyes,
Jeez.
kind of crazy.
Oh yeah, it is. The shit that happened behind closed doors at Popeyes.
Shouts to the
There's some
Popeyes
XNXX
porno,
shit
man.
that's
That
going on with
motherfucker
that.
was
Hey,
live.
she need a plug of the month. But anyway, just one
Still
more
ain't
thing.
been to a Popeyes like
on,
that.
Back on the topic, man. I just want to tell people that if you go anywhere and your meal is done
shit like
within
that.
5 minutes or less, you
Goodbye.
can't tell me what type of standard or what type of help, motherfucker. Your food was microwave. Goddammit.
Because first
That's
of all,
not even real food. You eating fucking clay and cardboard. I don't want to hear that
Just
shit.
please don't think nothing bad has ever happened to your
That
food.
spit probably was
Please
the
don't
most
think that.
organic shit out of
Please
your
don't think
fucking
that.
meal.
all right, fuck that shit. First of all, this
4
nigga
years.
disrespected the fuck out my nigga Suge Knight. Explain to me what's the issue right now.
What happened with that? I missed it.
He should go to jail.
He should go to. He killed somebody.
What did he do?
Do we got to run down his?
Yes,
He got
just
on his
like we do
brand and
everything
shit.
else. Yes, go ahead.
I actually don't know. So yeah.
I think any man need to go to jail.
Oh, that
making
nigga
everybody
definitely
piss in
ran.
a, piss
Well,
in a
he
cup
ran
and making
somebody
everybody
over
drink.
during the straight
I
out
was
of
about to say this
Compton
nigga definitely
filming.
ran over a nigga.
And he went
He
there
did a lot,
upset
man.
just because of the fact that he
He's
didn't
a bad
want
guy.
Dre and them to expose
bad
what
guy.
he was really
Man, fuck
doing.
Dre.
back
I'm
in
so
the day.
sick of people always taking up for his bitch ass, bro.
I'm not taking up for him. That's
Cass,
just
you
what
missed
happened.
the Bill Cosby, but hey, we got you. I got you.
Was upset that they were making a movie and they didn't tell him about it, and he knew that they were going to expose some of the things that he did back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
So he took his car, skirt, and rolled somebody over, and he killed them.
And that's
But he hit
dog
other
on
people.
That shit
training
was
day,
on
right?
video too.
Dog
Yeah.
on training day, right?
But
Yeah.
Suge Knight did some out. Do
Bones,
y'all
what's
know
that
he
nigga
made
name?
somebody drink pee?
I don't know.
Did y'all?
I mean,
Oh
listen,
yeah, he definitely.
Suge
did
Knight
that.
was a boss.
And then
okay.
He had someone drink urine.
Did
That's
he put a gun to
disgusting.
his head and make him drink that piss, Smokey?
Yes,
Okay.
I think.
I was about to say
I
he
think he
didn't
did,
actually
'cause
like
Big Corrupt
literally
was
say
talking
like
about it.
actually have like a gun, but he was on
But
some shit
he
like
was on some
yo,
shit like, I'm
you're
either going
gonna-
to beat the complete shit out of you
Yeah.
with me and these 4 other larger men than
Yeah,
large
bloods.
yeah.
You know what? All right,
These
I'm gonna
large
say this.
gang
I
members.
just, I wish,
or you
Suge-
gonna drink this piss.
I just wish Suge didn't
I
get
got
the.
my ass beat.
Suge
You might have
had-
died.
I feel like Suge had
Yeah.
the right intentions, but he got too power struck.
No,
Like,
he ain't had a
He
right.
ain't had the right
intentions,
intentions.
I think
at
he
all.
did. The way
Nah,
he
he
started,
didn't.
bro.
He
Yes, he
didn't.
did,
He
bro.
didn't.
I'd get you want to love him.
No,
wanna
he
love
didn't
him.
have the right intentions, bro.
wanna
At the
love him.
beginning of Death Row stages,
No,
you
bro,
don't feel like he
because
did.
First
No.
off,
He's been
when
crazy the entire
I was about to say when
even when he played football.
from what I know, he was like playing football. He was good. Like he didn't have to do like all the shit that he didn't. He didn't even come up like on some real gangster shit. Like he
Nah.
didn't.
He did.
He went to that. Like he decided. Like,
All right,
Hey,
fuck
that
it. I
choice.
tried to save you,
The
Suge.
Bears are who we thought they were.
Damn.
That's who
That's why we took the damn field.
he was. Who we thought he was, man.
Fuck it.
If you want to crown
But they are who we thought they were. And we let them off the hook.
Y'all heard
So-
I said
24 years.
Y'all have how flawed is the justice system?
very flawed.
Oh, it's all fucked up.
My nigga, I was driving
Why?
on suspended license.
I just wanna
and she was
know-
trying to give me 6 months.
Why is this on here like there's some new shit going on? Like, what's
Because
going on?
it's new because of the fact
I
think
just wanted to make sure I had something of substance for Sugar Plum.
yeah, and
over
I
there.
think another thing is too is that just seeing how
Are you Sugar
what
Plum,
struck
Ernie?
a nerve for me was the fact that
Bert, my bad.
the fact that
you said you advocated for all the criminals.
Fact.
literally. I think the reason why we have it on there
I'm getting locked up tomorrow.
because of the fact that Bill Cosby, of course, have 3 to 10 years. This is my issue. Although these things happened a while ago, he only got 3 to 10 years. And I'm going to keep saying this. People that sell drugs get 20 to 25. So why is that the people that are selling drugs are held to this standard of
Guess
putting them in
who's
for jail
helping
for
us get
years?
these drugs?
Exactly, because we ain't got no passport. Well, half of us don't have a passport.
I
But
got a
it's just
passport.
like, but are you bringing drugs over here?
He's talking
Look.
about.
But it's being it's being
Hey,
real
this is
though.
not about
So
me right now.
why is it that we putting these drug dealers in jail for the rest of their life for selling some dope to feed their family, but there's somebody out here raping people and they only getting slap on the wrist?
Like crime is American. Crime is just part of the American fabric.
All
So
right,
fuck
can
all
we
the
move on real
bullshit.
quick because I
we
feel
got,
like
we got
Flawed
2
if you're
topics
darker
left.
than
They
male.
can kind of go together. To be
mine's
honest,
kind of go together.
they can. They can. They both can.
Okay,
They both
so-
can kind of go together because
You
they
talking
both
about that
about
one
racist
guy?
white people.
These racist bigots.
They both about racist white people.
We
Mayonnaise.
racist too at a certain
We got the
extent,
Detroit.
so
We got the
Oh
Detroit
yeah,
shit.
We
hey,
are back.
that-
Yeah.
that's lost.
It's
That's
not even
that's
a
lost
certain
somewhere.
extent.
No, we're very racist.
So 2K19, okay?
You want to jump into that before the cop?
Go ahead. Go ahead.
The Detroit cop?
Go ahead. I'm not surprised about that shit either.
I'm
Like,
not surprised about either thing,
fuck?
Myles.
Like,
We just-
go ahead.
We feed the culture to these people,
Go
my
ahead.
nigga. We got to report this shit. Big fact. Got a Detroit cop. All right. New guy. All right. New white guy. Blonde hair. Justin Bieber cut. All right. He was caught on Snapchat.
like a
saying,
dumbass.
It's time to go wrangle up these animals. Now, he could have easily got out of that as long as he would have said there was some situations in Royal Oak that he was headed to handle. I would have looked the other way, seeing as the Detroit Zoo is in Royal Oak. But that did not happen. He was talking about y'all animals in the goddamn city.
That was like the corny white joke.
Now, my shit, I should have had the high on that bitch. Now, my thing is, this nigga heard that verbiage somewhere in the Detroit police station. He ain't the only nigga that feel that way. So if I was him,
I'm not gonna say that. But go ahead.
If I was him, I'd be like, well, look, Larry and Tom, they say the same shit. I got the text messages. I'd have started taking niggas down. Like, bro, I really think a lot of cops do just look at patrol and they look at us as like fucking animals and shit, and it's crazy.
I don't know
because
if
you just might
I'm
be.
gonna play devil's advocate, man.
Cop thing, though.
He said zoo animals. Now, obviously, we know he was talking about black people, but who's to say he wasn't talking about criminal white young?
I don't care. I don't care.
I don't care who the fuck he was talking about because
it's gonna people.
It's gonna be to the point where this whole cop shit turn over from being race shit and just turn into power shit and everybody fuck.
Oh yeah, everybody is fuck.
Yeah, so
I don't think everybody.
My thing is, I feel like that's why I be feeling like even if he was talking about the Mexicans in Southwest, it's still racist as shit.
Oh yeah, I don't care.
So no matter who the hell he was talking about, it's some bullshit.
Yeah,
you come and talk about the 5 white dudes that still live in Detroit.
Causing some bullshit, right?
Y'all can sit here. I mean, Steve talking about his animals in the city for sure. I mean,
oh really?
That's cool. I don't need no fucking white person calling nobody a fucking
on
animal.
Snapchat.
Yeah, watch your fucking mouth, my nigga. It's certain shit that blacks can say to blacks that whites can't. Nigga, don't act like it ain't rules to this shit. Don't act like it ain't rules to
Why
this shit.
Why the fuck we don't got rules then?
It's certain conversations that we can have, but we can't have these
okay,
conversations in white spaces.
Okay, so hold on then. Wait a minute. So I'm at work. Okay, I'm gonna take it there. My dog Kevin, he's Spanish. Okay. Right. Great boxer. So I got this little black girl in there talking about, hey taco.
She tripping.
She thinks shit cool, right?
She tripping. Yeah, it's 2018.
Now when this nigga beat the shit out of her, cause he feel, you know what I'm saying? That's just like a white woman saying, hey nigga.
Hey watermelon.
Come here, watermelon.
And you gotta not beat the shit out of them.
Black people racist, bro.
A lot of these like pro, and I don't want to say
we've dealt with a
pro
lot.
Black people. They say that black people can't be racist because being racist.
I mean, my nigga, I'm not on.
You can only be racist if you're a person in power.
Being real crazy.
Speaking on that, I understand what people say that like with racism being systemic and we feel the brunt of racism. Like we can't like really do anything with. We can't weaponize our racism. White people can weaponize their racism. They have been.
That is a good motherfucker.
What do we own or what do we have?
Damn, son, where'd you find
this? Like they have barriers of entry. So I understand the notion.
I was gonna say something.
We racist too though.
I was gonna say something just because.
Go crazy. Talking to the mic.
No, because I had to like Google the term racist for, I don't know why I did that, but no, it's just
Webster's Dictionary.
Would you want to say more? Because I do agree. Like some black people, they can say some little off the wall things, but would you want to say the term racist?
Yeah.
Or do you want to use the term?
I don't know. I ain't really a part of no coalition that just want to kill white people.
Well, could we say prejudice? I don't know.
Yeah, I guess.
Maybe
you can say prejudice, man.
I would say prejudice.
That's what I'm saying.
I don't like.
Because to be a racist, you have to have hate towards them.
And black people has hate towards white people.
They're standing because we have a lot of hate towards each other.
We have hate towards them.
Towards us.
Yes.
So it's racist because it's hate. It's hatred. You can hold this person in a lot of different ways.
Because prejudice isn't like, I don't think prejudice is rooted in hate. Prejudice is like, I don't know what the fuck this is. Like, this shit weird to me. Racism is more so like, nah, like, I know what this is. I don't like this shit. Fuck it. I don't want to know nothing about it type shit. Like, racism is kind of like, you can like grow up. Because all of this shit is learned behavior, bro. Like, it's not like just like innate. Like, you just come out that way. It's just the ways that it's being used, I feel like, are just...
Yeah, because, like, my niece, she don't know nothing about race. You feel me?
Yeah.
And we was watching, what's that show called? Blackish?
Mm-hmm.
Where the episode where the mom was mad because her son had a white girlfriend. So, all of a sudden, she's like, white girl. Never said nothing like that ever in life.
Yeah.
But she's seen and heard it. So, now she's looking at color now.
Damn, Blackish.
Yeah, it's weird.
But just like you said, all that shit is learned behavior.
It's learned
man.
behavior,
These
bro.
kids don't care about that shit until they see that shit.
She
or
never
taught
said
that
nothing
shit.
about black girl, brown girl, white girl, none of that shit. And I was pissed she watched that shit.
Steve said there's people out here really killing others with no concept of humanity. Which, yeah, Steve, it is people like that. But you just gonna sit up here and say this white dude was just talking about them people? Like you gonna be that fucking naive to think that it's not a fucking white person out here
like
that just don't feel like we fucking animals? Like, if I just walk out in this bitch with this do-rag on, you just think a nigga don't just think I'm an animal because I'm walking out of the liquor
bro. Like
store
your
with a
boss,
do-rag
like
on.
I know my boss tells us that
come
all
on,
the
man.
time.
That
Like
nigga-
every time we have a meeting, watch
that
what
nigga
you
was
put
on
on
some
social
bullshit.
media.
Yeah, that's what I'm
So
saying.
I'm
It's just
sure
extra beef
that
for that.
the
Like,
sheriff
fuck
is
outta
telling you guys, watch what the fuck
You're
you
a
put on social
police
media. You're an officer. So dumbass, don't do it. Like,
fuck
what's
outta
the
here.
consequences?
If I gotta
of this
stay
shit?
on
What happened?
social
Hold on, he said say the rest of that shit. Okay, it's people out here really killing others with no concept of humanity. What else you gonna call them? It's just because
Say the rest of my shit,
they
ho.
black. It's just because they
Go
black
crazy.
or of color that it's an issue, bro.
No, it's because you're on social media.
You on social media calling people animals.
Yeah, like sounding like a dumb fuck.
Call them
Like,
criminals and lock their asses
period.
up, bro.
How about you stay the fuck off of like
Damn.
dog,
Do your
like,
fucking
stay
job.
off of social media.
You
and
protecting
do your
certain
fucking
things.
job.
I don't have time.
Because a
Like,
white
fuck
person might see that fucking tweet or whatever the fuck it was, Snap, whatever
That's
y'all
what I'm
call
saying,
this
like,
shit,
people don't-
and they might look at that shit differently, Steve. He may not be coming off like that, but a white person might see that and look at it different. Now we got a fucking problem. Now you an animal.
Yeah, fuck out of here.
And you are not even like them other niggas.
I'm not going
So-
to devil's advocate with that nigga.
Anything else?
No, you famous. 2K, go crazy. Ronnie
Real-
2K hit my
yeah,
nigga
Ronnie
Myles
2K.
up.
Real
Yeah,
quick,
yeah,
before y'all
Ronnie
get into
2K,
2K,
yeah,
I just want to shout out
Had to clarify.
albums coming out this week. Yandi, the Carter 5, and Young Sinatra. Go ahead.
I don't give a fuck about none of that shit.
Fuck
Let's go.
Yandi.
Don't say fuck.
Young Sinatra and the Carter 5.
Why ain't doing
What
this
is
shit
Young
'cause he love
Sinatra?
it?
Quavo
My nigga
dropping
Logic,
too.
Young Sinatra 4.
Oh, fuck out of
I
here.
thought
with
Kanye
Logic.
was dropping.
Quavo dropping
Outta
too.
here with
Kanye
Logic.
not dropping Saturday?
Yeah, Kanye is dropping.
Yeah.
You got Logic
I don't
fans
know.
in here?
Bro, y'all, Logic is cold, bro. Y'all don't fuck with Logic?
Apparently 2K, three white
We on
guys
racism,
dropped some nigger jerseys. We hate no niggers allowed jerseys.
No nigger.
People was kind of
They
upset.
didn't want to sell them, boys.
Some people was, shout out to Ronnie 2K, gave me some VC.
Did he? That's
Yeah.
some hoe ass shit.
That nigga really gave you
I'm
some
mad
VC?
as hell.
Shout out to
That's
Ronnie.
right. That's
You
right.
feel me? I really wasn't upset, but
The VC plug. nigga.
Okay, well,
I'm about
I
to
think,
make a post too. Give me some fucking
Right,
VC,
right.
right?
Nigga,
Ronnie,
I'm
we
still
need all our
72, nigga.
reparations, nigga.
Right.
We
Ronnie
need all our
trash. Pass
reparations.
that shit out.
All black
But-
people do.
Let me take them screenshots.
I felt some type of way. I went to, shout out to all my people that go to church. Dr. Dyson was there. And
Does this tie into the 2K racism he's playing?
no, it goes into somewhat of everything else we talked about today.
Okay. So we off racism?
Yeah, I'm over it.
Okay, I just wanted to get in.
Fuck racism.
All right, I just wanted to get into that topic, but go crazy. We can save it for next time.
Go ahead, boss.
No, I'm saying like racism while gaming. It's a big subject.
Oh, yeah.
It is.
It's a big
It is.
subject. But I want to hear what Dyson had to say.
Okay, so he's not a pastor or anything. So what he did was tied how he felt about Trump into Exodus. Bible scripture, if anybody doesn't follow the Bible. But he was talking about pharaohs. Okay, pharaohs were the leaders back
Yeah,
then,
that
the
nigga was a piece of
kings
shit.
and stuff like that. And he said that he didn't know his people. So he's whooping ass. He don't know they struggle. Goes to Trump not knowing our struggles and all of this other type of stuff. And I got to thinking deeper to these state parks telling us what kind of barbecues we can have. What can we listen to? They judge us off of our culture. But at the end of the day, they are stealing our culture. They are using a lot of the stuff that we do as black people, as Mexicans. They hard workers. Everybody can say a Mexican is a hard worker, but they only want to use them as hard workers. So why aren't we putting our own people in these positions, or why aren't our people stepping up to stop these positions? So it
We have
goes
to do
into
better at
it
that.
goes into voting, knowing who we are voting for, because again, it went to far as the court systems. We are putting the wrong people in the court systems because
niggas
we
all
only know
feel
one
like-
person
yeah.
that
The
we
thing
vote
is-
for and just check off everybody
Or
else.
the
Make
thing
sure it's
is,
a Democrat.
honestly,
Make sure it's like we're not looking at independence. We're not looking at like anything else.
Would y'all agree that like coming up in school and shit? I mean, when I was younger, I thought the president was the biggest thing to vote for. When really,
it's not.
Our local shit is really what matters. But when I was younger in middle school,
that's that.
And it was
he
weird.
controlled all these niggas. That's how.
So to go back, it was weird because probably a day or two, me and Spooty I was about to get my hair cut. We was on Livernois. I feel like everybody needs to go on Livernois. Everything's damn near black on that strip between 7 and 6.
It look nice over there too.
It's looking great. So a lady come up, she like, it's a lot of white people putting us in jail, but we keep putting them in charge. Yeah. This is my cousin. You guys should look into his information, and we need to vote for him. And right that next day at church, that's what he's talking about.
And crazy how that shit happened.
Listen, going to church, you find you can have the worst negative week ever, but you get a lot of positive word there. But it just got me thinking because we throw these events, we do a lot of this stuff, and then I seen a video of Akon talking about why are we scared to go to Africa, where we can do everything here and be millionaires there. We scared to go home. They didn't put us to the place where we scared to go home and do everything that we do here over there.
Yeah,
you know what?
I get it.
I am scared.
Everybody, I can't even imagine
because
just
be a culture
leaving
shock
and going there and just starting over and just like I would be scared to death. But it's true. If we don't make the move,
that's tough.
We don't know,
man. But everybody who done went and just told me it's like some life changing shit. Man.
They got mansions at 15 to 20,000.
Wait, where we talking about?
Africa.
Yeah.
I mean, China is going there taking over the resources.
That's a real.
And they going crazy right now, bro.
It's Africa, but they not trying to buy no tickets. Like, damn, y'all buy me a ticket, I'll go take my ass back to Africa.
I'm going. And listen, my thing is, if China not dumb, bro.
Oh, I'm out of here.
If they're telling me that China's going over there and taking advantage of the resources that's at Africa, building in Africa.
That's what it sounds like. Didn't they just get them $60 billion
Come
for
on
no
now.
reason?
We, as a people, we are very scared, bro.
No,
we are very scary, and I feel like
we
will never move if we don't support each other. If we stop being scared.
But I asked this. Okay.
Bang.
Shit like that.
Bitch.
And they hate us over here because we scared, bro.
I was about to say
they hate us because we scared,
100%, bro. But isn't there kind of like there is this thing with black Americans and Africans?
Yes.
There's a divide there
because
there is
of this issue.
Yeah,
we have everything over here.
But how do we get to the point where we can?
We have to go. We keep letting.
Is it that easy? Like, just
no, it's gonna take some time.
It takes time.
That's what I'm saying.
And it takes a
but it gotta be
solid
enough people
team,
that care.
bro.
Yeah.
My thing is, we sit here, we talk about culture vultures all day.
Yeah.
And we invest in giving the others our money, our ideas. Why not? Why is it so hard? Even these promoters can't come together and buy one club and stop feeding these Chaldeans and everybody else. We are scared, bro. We play safe all the time. So when Moses, so this how he tied it to it. Moses saying, "Let my people go." You feel me?
Yeah.
When are we go?
We programmed, bro.
We so programmed, bro, and we scared, bro. And it hit me. It hit me hard, bro. I'm just thinking like, cause I sit and I think all the time, bro, and I'm just like, why the fuck are we so programmed to the point where we not making no moves, bro?
Yeah, I feel like if I go home and say let's go to Africa, like everybody gonna look at me like
what
I'm
the
crazy.
fuck? Niggas gonna be like, man, I can't even get on Wi-Fi over there.
But I'm with you, but you can't.
You can. Why can't we set everything up over there?
They don't
Africa
know.
is not
even if it ain't.
shields
So
and
saying,
fucking
like,
spears. People think Africa is shield and spears, niggas getting their arms cut off.
And
it's so
at some
great
places
over
it
there.
And I
is,
fuck with Charlamagne heavy though. But this morning, bro, he said some shit, and I'm just like, he corrected somebody like, it's African American. When dog was like, I'm black. Why do we gotta title ourselves as African American?
We're not African American because.
Why do we have to say that we African American?
We're not African.
We're not African American.
I was surprised that he said that for real.
That comes over here. Well, Charlamagne's not that smart.
He didn't go. This is what African American is a person.
I'm done after this. And I was just telling Charnel today. I was listening to 105.1.
And that is why.
What's her name? Shay Shay. She was very upset because the school closed down today. So she's venting on air, talking about, we gotta find another school for our students to go to. And then big boy, he's laughing and joking about it. And my thing is, if this was your kid that don't got a school to go to, you would be very upset. But because it's not yours, you joking and you laughing and she passed.
A lot of things that we joke and laugh about, we do because it's just so normal, and that's the fucked up part.
I don't think that's
about
what it was at, because she's telling him.
Shit is just so.
She's telling him, like, I'm serious right now.
Yeah.
This not a joke.
But shit is just so
and he
like.
just kept like,
yeah, it's just like shit is just so.
I don't fuck. And we take shit as a joke, and we too programmed. So back to what I'm saying, we got to start making moves, bro.
We do.
Period.
Yeah. We need to get that.
We got to stop playing scary. Everybody want to jump on bandwagons and be with hype people or who they feel is popular. Stop doing that, bro. Period, bro. I'm sick of that shit.
Yeah,
nobody want to come
because
together.
everybody, dog, like you gotta.
And part of it because niggas don't want to eat together.
Yeah.
They don't.
Everybody, we always in competition. So then we got Nicki and Cardi. Let's put them against each other. Let's put Drake and Mika. I don't see that in other cultures, bro.
I don't.
No.
And anything else. But actors, musicians, like none of that. I don't see that. But they want to keep putting us against each other all the time. I'm over it,
It be
bro.
simple shit too.
The
like,
simplest shit that we blow up.
I done asked a couple people who done been on the news, and y'all niggas know who the fuck y'all are.
And then go to other shit.
I'm like, hey, can I just get an email or like know how you got on there? Niggas will say,
no.
Yeah, they won't hit me up.
They won't do it.
But when niggas ask me how I got on Fox, I was spreading the fucking wealth. I'm giving the emails. I'm giving who to talk to. And it's bullshit. It's bullshit that niggas won't feed me.
I want to shout out to
Spoody.
Spoody and them too, bro, because Spoody and them been doing this shirt shit, and shirt shit is popping right now. And again, even with that, it's real cliquish.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It don't matter about the real art or the real craft of design. Like, I feel like people really not in their bag when it comes to their craft,
I was about
bro.
to say, a lot of that shit
Look at
is
this
like
podcast stuff now, bro.
Oh, fucking ridiculous.
Oh,
Listen,
I've been listening to niggas and niggas
And it ain't
in their bag
hitting,
like
bro.
that.
It's not even hitting.
It's like two podcasts out here in locally that I listen to that I actually fuck.
I ain't gonna lie.
5 minutes.
I ain't gonna lie. I don't fuck with nobody podcast but this podcast.
Yeah.
No, it's
really
actually
listen
some
to
good ones,
nobody.
bro. It's some good ones out here, but
Hey,
I don't feel like they be passionate about it, bro.
It's the forecast.
It's the forecast. Anything else before I'm...
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I just, I don't want to sound like I'm making excuses, but it's a lot to break down because it's not only just the fact that I feel like we don't share, but it's because people have put in our mind that we won't have enough to share. So when you're looking at, but I'm saying like, I don't know, dog.
And not even thinking about us though.
That's what I'm saying, because even beyond just like black people, America is like go for your own. Like that's what it is here, period. So when you look at that and then you look at certain, I won't even say racial things. I just feel like there's a mindset that has been put into the American psyche just in general. And it varies from race to race because we all got our own shit to deal with. Mm-hmm. But I feel like at this point in time, we have too much, it's too much information for us now. Like, I feel like maybe we couldn't have did that 20 years ago, 30 years ago. But yo, there's this thing called the internet. There's these things called books that can really put you on to some shit. And the internet is just open. You better get to it right now before these niggas start shutting shit down. Like
charging you
because y'all didn't vote
net neutrality.
Y'all didn't vote for that either. Y'all just thought that was stupid.
Yeah,
too.
y'all thought that was some bullshit. Nobody.
And my thing, that's what I'm saying. My thing is,
get the information, bro. Like that. It's important. Get information.
Back to
and we really be out here trying to put.
Oh my god!
Like trying to put niggas hip too.
Yeah.
And they just
it's
don't
a joke,
be
bro.
listen.
Yeah, but
that net neutrality, I was like, hey,
we got to get rid of this.
But to go back to what I was saying, let's start getting people, our pharaohs, our leaders, to know they people, bro.
Yeah.
Stop judging.
And put some accountability on your leaders.
Period.
Like, we're not talking about
because a lot of these people y'all put in front, they don't
the real
know.
Leaders, like the people that are in office that are the ones making the decisions. Like, look at your nominee, or look at anyone running a campaign. Look at the things that are important to you. Like, if prison reform is something that you feel strongly about, look at people who have look at people who have those same type of interests.
Black people think.
Yeah, like just open your mind. I feel like a lot of us, like, we just feel like the world closed,
It could be a
bro.
D-class celebrity.
Open up,
bro.
man. Like, and let's get over this. Like, the game's not to be, the game is not to be told, but to be sold. I fucked it up. But,
damn.
Fuck selling.
Shame
the
on you
information.
for.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, fuck the information. Look,
And we gotta stop idolizing, bro.
This boy's a motherfucking god.
Like, that's in the Bible as well. You idolize it. Like, you put so much energy into these people that don't give a fuck about you.
The game
bro.
is to be sold, not to be told. I'm sorry.
Like, they don't care about y'all for real, bro. It's some that do. But y'all really be giving these celebrities everything, bro.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, man.
Energy, money, time. Instead of the people that's really here working for y'all.
If you want to crown them, then crown their ass.
Yeah, get off the internet, like, defending Nicki Minaj or defending Beyonce. Like, they're fine.
They are okay.
Like, they'll be all right. They don't need you.
And I'm not trying to be like, I swear to God, I'm not trying to be that one that's like, oh, you know, because entertainment's fun.
No, yeah, we need
fun.
that. Like,
but if y'all not here for the serious shit, that's life and death, Matt. Like
y'all literally be blocking,
or quit having so
y'all
many
be blocking
damn
me over
like yo, people be having
Beyonce
like
and Nicki or
people be
y'all
having like the
wild.
wildest, strongest opinions about bullshit, bro.
get up and do some fucking service, bro.
Or they have strong opinions about things that they not well versed in, don't know shit about. Like,
we still don't have water in Flint in these schools, bro.
All right, y'all. We got about 40 seconds.
Let's go, man. Drop the beat, bro. Not the Cosby beat. No, bro. No, bro.
It slaps, man. It's
No,
been a great
bro.
episode,
bro.
Okay, it's been a wonderful episode. We in here.
Hey, man, a beautiful episode, man. Let's ruin this. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, subscribe. Man. We'll see y'all next week. Go ahead, Myles. Do the next.
crack these on all platforms.
It's your girl, Nelly Nell. See y'all next week.
This Mad Myles, also known as Fresh Ass Deuce. This is the forecast. We out of here.
We out.
Oh, you ready to that break too? That.
Thank you guys for watching. And always, 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 please follow our sponsors at First of the Day on Instagram, first-oftheday.com, at One Up Gaming Lab on Instagram, oneupgaminglab.com. And also follow our illustrious hosts. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe at The Forecast Podcast on Instagram, at Young Slaps on Twitter and Instagram, at Fresh Ass Deuce on Instagram, at Rudeness __ on Instagram, at Craig Diesel on Twitter and Instagram, and at Charnel.Marie on Twitter and Instagram. Thank you for watching.